Did you record it at all?
No,
Was that even
dude.
registering?
I don't think it
God,
was registering,
I don't have time for you to do it again.
Oh my god.
No, we're just going from here. Look,
I'm gonna go. Let's just do it. Let's just do
Let's
it.
keep going. No,
Let's
we're
just do
good.
it.
We're good. Let's keep going.
Watch the
Oh
video
my
capture
God.
later.
Oh my god. Everyone in the chat, bruh. Look, I didn't know people were coming yet.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Well,
I want to pitch a rock at it.
this is sad.
You want to what?
I want to throw a rock at it.
You're gonna throw a rock at it.
I have my.
Well, I thought
okay, are you
Well,
throwing a rock
I'm
at it, or are you
rock.
throwing a rock
I'm
at it?
throwing a rock at it.
Okay.
Okay. Roll to attack.
Rolled it.
Wait, what? You're attacking the shrub
He's
with a
attacking
rock?
shrubs. He's attacking
You're throwing a
shrubs with
magic
rocks.
stone.
And he
Among
crewed it.
using
all
a
of us.
spell to do
Nature
it,
boy.
man.
What? You're gonna hurt this shrub?
Apparently, seriously, yes.
All right, so wait, we say
Okay.
animals, but we hit the shrubs. Is that what you're saying right now?
Yes.
So you throw the stone at okay. So here's how this goes. So Naga, it's been a rough couple days.
Oh my god.
You haven't run into a lot of success in your time in this forest, and the resurgence of the dragon mark that's plagued you in your childhood is just a source of shame that you're just not accustomed to anymore.
Shame.
You know.
Shame.
And so, as soon as Poi mentions a suspicious bush, you're immediately just livid. You're like, I will not be freaking put to shame by some random creature inside of a bush. Fuck this, right? And so you quickly pick up one of these river stones, and instead of just
Thinking it
chucking it at the bush itself, you skip it along the water, and then for some reason it curves just in the right way and just pelts this freaking bush, and it does 7 damage. Okay, so hits this bush, and all you hear is a
Oh my god.
and then you see a blurred image as a humanoid figure bolts into the forest and runs off.
Get
After
him.
him.
Get
him.
Kill. Stab
What
the
are we doing
bush.
for?
Stab the
Wait,
bush.
so
with
what
all
did it
your
look
evil
like?
Might. Do it.
Could we
It was
tell
a
anything?
humanoid. It was a humanoid shape.
Small, tall,
It's dead.
Medium size. size.
medium. Wait, there is no medium.
Yes, there is. You are a medium. Jesus Christ.
All right, if anyone is going to catch this thing, it's going to be the cat. None of us going to go after it. So
I don't run
do
after
we want it
things.
or not? Then
What?
let's leave it. Let's go.
Look, Shadow Hugger likes to.
I feel like we were meant to see that thing in the shrub, though.
I know.
My
Right?
curiosity
I know.
is overwhelming me.
I'm gonna catch it.
After
Alright.
uh,
All right,
Hold
fine,
on.
I'll go after it.
We're all
Hold on,
gonna
here we go.
die. The shrub's a demigorgon.
I'm gonna go after it.
Wait, so you guys don't go after the shrub?
We're
You
gonna go
guys are
after it.
just-
We're going. Oh, we're
Let's
absolutely
get the
going
shrub.
after it.
We'll get
Wait,
the
you guys are going after it?
Yes.
Okay.
all right,
catch the shrub.
took it running as fast as I can toward it, but it's just it's only so fast.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. Go ahead and roll a. Oh God, excuse me. Dexterity check.
Oh, that's good.
Like that.
do we all do it?
All of it. Yeah.
If you're all running, yes.
Oh yeah. Totally.
I'm gonna run.
Oh my god.
Dexterity.
Right?
Wait, is that
Right.
a thing or just a dexterity check?
Okay.
All right, I'll run. This is gonna kill me. I know. It's all good.
Oh my god.
Leroy Jenkins, baby.
Okay. Okay. God, it's literally the freaking Hoy and Pretzel show right now.
I
You
know,
guys are.
right?
You guys got to bring it up when the fighting starts because our numbers are going to be ones.
I
Oh
know.
my god.
Man,
Okay, so
we're getting so much so much shade from the chat right now. About the look.
Things
We
happen.
set things up very fast. Things happen. Things broke.
These things
Like
do
running a
happen.
sport.
Mistakes were
These
made.
things do happen.
Mistakes were made. Yeah.
Oh my
My
god.
sweet intro,
So,
everybody. Oh my god.
oh my god. So, Animus, Naga, Evio, Pretzels, and Hoy. You guys
Yes.
immediately see this humanoid figure dash into the woods, and your first instinct is, I'm gonna run after it, right? So all of you
We're like-
start to like turn to run back into the forest, and like the three of you, Animus, Naga, and Evil, you have like a mental like kind of tick that happens in between like the actual turning away from what seems to be open space and back towards the forest, and you guys kind of stutter, you kind of stop. Your subconscious mind kind of stops you just because you didn't really factor it into your general mind space before, but being under that canopy and constantly being surrounded by that pressure of predatory atmosphere is something that is extremely exhausting and somewhat scarring to the psyche. And so when you guys
Madness?
turn to try and
Yes.
enter back into the forest, you guys run into what seems to be a mental block. However, Pretzels and Hoy, whether it be by just general inquisitiveness and being able to stay strictly cerebral in the moment with Pretzels, or Hoy's ability to acclimate to really any form of force that he enters into, are able to make their way into the forest and in time to see the humanoid figure dashing through the forest and then immediately running towards a tree.
He just said
Not-
we're smarter than you, by the way. Go on.
I got
It's on tape. It's on tape.
That's on tape.
It's on tape.
You guys see
Yes.
the figure dashing through the woods, and as you guys give chase, it kind of looks back and sees you moving, and it's hard to kind of keep track of just because the humanoid seems to be colored in the same shade of the forest that it's running through. And it seems almost as if its skin or whatever it has as skin is shifting with the area that it enters.
Oh man,
Can I cast a spell real quick?
It's a predator.
As you, sure. What are you gonna cast?
Predator.
Hunter's Mark.
Hunter's Mark.
Yes. Good.
Okay.
Do it.
Give me a. You know what? Actually, no. That makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead and cast it. The ability to focus in on one opponent and mark them for future hunting
Yes.
is something
Yeah.
that comes
So-
natural to you, and you extend your hand, and the magic takes hold. And in reaction, the humanoid figure that you're chasing immediately starts dashing towards a tree right in front of her, and runs through it.
It's a she.
Wait, what?
through it.
Ran through a
Through it.
tree?
The hell are you talking about?
It's
Like
an
either she
illusion.
can phase out of like her material state and run through that tree, in which case I'm about to run into a brick wall.
Pretzels,
Before the
as
trees
you
are
are running and try and see the up and are trying to get like a sight line on this humanoid. You don't see anything else running on the other side, and you had a pretty good bead on her. Like you didn't like though its skin was shifting and trying to throw off its trail from those who were chasing it. There is no figure to trace anymore.
Ooh. Oh my.
So
It seems as if whatever occurred when it ran through the tree seems to have
So-
displaced the creature somewhere else.
So we got a pretty good perception on this thing. Are we before we knocked it out of the park with the dexterity rules? Did we get the vibe that this person is like afraid of us, or are we feeling like we're getting duped and led into? Like, can we read any kind of thing about the body language here? Is she honestly trying to flee out of fear, or do we get any sense of that?
Give me a wisdom check.
Wisdom.
Both of us?
Both of you, yes. If you wish to
Wait,
go
that-
ahead and join into this inquisitive
Not horrible.
check as well, then yes.
Okay. I've been rolling some good stuff.
So Pretzels, you notice as you are running, you've done a lot of interim, like basically like 10-second evaluating of both creatures and people in the past few days. And your interaction with this humanoid leads you to believe that this flight into the forest was not done in an attempt to lead you anywhere. It was an honest flee for one's life.
Ooh.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
I
That's
kinda
how I
feel
like
good.
my prey.
Yes.
As a
Wow.
You know, I'm really my
Wow.
curiosity here is for two things. Is like I need to lay eyes on whatever this was, and of course,
Uh-huh.
running into invisibility has just piqued my curiosity even more. But
Uh-huh.
second, I need to ask this person, how long were they standing inside of a shrub before we walked up? Right? Like, who does that?
Good job.
I'm just dying to know.
Yeah.
Have I caught up to the rest of the faster
So funny.
runners yet?
Well, have they stopped running?
Well,
Hoy
they came up
and
to a
Hoy
tree,
and
I
Pretzels, are you guys done running?
to keep running
Yeah,
past the tree.
Well, they're not. How far behind us are they? Because
Yeah,
I will wait
where
a
are
beat
we
for the
during
group
all
to
this?
catch up, but I don't want to lose the trail.
Okay. Make a perception check with disadvantage, Pretzels and Hoy.
Oh,
Oh,
Hold
let's
on.
see.
just
In the chat, I'm adding new characters to the switching, so just bear with me while I make the small changes.
that's where it falls apart.
Uh-oh,
You
what
take
happened?
my
What happened?
advantage.
What happened?
Advantage. Oh, hey.
Look,
There's
we're Twinkies.
Oh my
to my
We
god.
know nothing.
Holy
Now you learn how it feels.
cannoli.
negated that.
That's where it all
So,
fell apart.
Pretzels, you are looking around and you're kind of flabbergasted by this, just like what's happening around you, and you don't catch any form of movement out in the forest other than like the general swaying of the trees from the wind that's coming in from the open space that you guys just left. Hoy, the only thing that you feel is that your mark is slowly pulling away from you in great bursts of distance. There seems to be like a short distance of like actual movement, and then there's a big gap, and then all of a sudden the mark picks up again from your mental map, and it's much farther away. And this happens multiple times.
She's fucking jumping high.
Yeah,
Mm.
Oh, man.
Daredevil, man. She's a Daredevil, man.
Blinking out of here.
Dude, we need
Yeah.
like a
What direction is she going? Like, is she going north? Like,
The direction seems to be going northwest.
so what do you think? Should we follow this thing?
I kind of feel like we don't want to lose track of this thing.
yeah, I think we should follow. All right.
I
is
want to
there any-
know.
I'm trying to think of any spells that we can cast on her besides the hunter's mark to kind. You know what?
I can.
Can I do hold person? Or not at
Yeah.
this range?
You have to be able to see somebody to hold him.
Figures. Okay.
That's deep, dude.
So is the
That's deep,
question
bro.
for
That's
Hoy
deep.
and me?
What's that, Dave?
Is the question for Hoy and me whether we should just go ahead and go? Let's go after this thing. I mean, it's not just like one of us running by ourselves. Like two of
Yeah.
us. We'll go. Let's go through the the tree she jumped through.
All right.
Okay. So you guys
We'll drop something on the ground. I mean, are we even? Can the rest?
You guys
of
are
the group
you
even
guys
see
are
us?
you guys have caught up with your group at this point in time.
Okay.
Like
All right, fair
nobody
enough.
nobody's like nobody everybody's like at this point in time got over their little pansy experience that they had
Oh my god.
with going back in the I don't want to go back in the forest.
Oh,
But yeah, you guys have been able to create some form of opportunity to make yourselves be able to
Okay.
move again.
So I
So
want.
you guys are all grouped up again.
So we know we're still on the trail, kind of at this point. I'm gonna
Mhm.
shift into a wolf
Mm.
and see if I can pick up a smell, a trail.
A smell or a trail?
I have keen hearing and smell in wolf shape, so
Okay.
I can maybe find her.
Listen.
Okay.
Listen. Oh, you're too
And
late.
I'm
He's already a
fast.
wolf.
Oh
I
wait!
I speak to the
Oh
wolf.
my.
And say, listen, I know you can't say anything to me right now, but listen, you're one of these forest spell people. Have you ever heard of somebody disappearing into a tree like this before?
Would I have? What would that be?
Give me a. Let me see. Give me a history check.
Would I know anything? I mean, I'm pretty good at the force
It will
thing.
be as
You
good
can
as
go ahead and
any
give.
of
You
my
can give me a
other
history
checks.
check as well.
Get in there.
All
There
right.
we go.
Come on, don't crash.
Mediocre.
Yeah.
success.
What you
Okay.
guys rolling?
Hoy, you. Oh, sorry, Naga. Not exactly clear. There are creatures that you know of that are able to displace the appearance of where they're actually supposed to be. But the idea of something being able to jump that amount of distance almost instantaneously is something that you haven't seen naturally before. However,
So I'll do
Hoy,
that
you
kind of
have
doggy sneezy thing and be like,
Hoy, you do have some semblance of stories about wood spirits, pretty much, that are able to use the trees themselves as pathways for them to travel
hell.
about the area.
All right, boys, burn down as many trees. Never mind.
What the hell?
Ranger. Yes,
Oh,
well
can
done.
you
What?
imagine?
Jesus Christ! What?
Definitely
I mean-
a rescue
Yes,
ranger.
Matt, I don't know if you've been
Hey.
playing with this group long enough yet, but basically any
Holy-
time you have an opportunity to burn something down, that's what's going to happen.
we don't,
That comes to mind.
we don't restrict our
Let's see,
murder
they went into
hoverness
a
to
building. All right,
creatures.
how much is made out of wood?
I just shake my head.
Forest has not been kind to us. Let's just be honest.
Like, seriously,
Wow.
I think
It's
the murder
flammable.
hobo came from us. I really think so.
Jesus Christ!
All right, so Hoy, what have you seen?
Okay, bye, Steffi.
What?
Okay,
Bye,
so
Steffi.
I was
Hoy,
just asking
you.
what you know
Oh,
about
go
this.
Well, it might be some type of spirit that can like travel instantaneously from tree to tree.
Like
So you
any
might be-
tree?
possibly. This thing's moving fast.
I give up. I'm going back to
Well, we're standing in front of the tree.
Do I-
If we put our hand through the tree, does it go through the tree, or is it solid tree to us?
Oh, it's solid tree.
Okay, so
Do
it's
I-
a good
do
thing we
I-
didn't
am I-
run just full speed after her into that tree, because that was what I wanted to do originally.
Oh, jeez, that would have been.
Horrible
So,
people.
am I picking
Horrible
anything up
people.
now? Now that I'm my Dougie.
Oh my god. Let's see. Give me a what is that? That would be a perception check, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
That would be a
Then
perception
that-
check with it. Go ahead and give me a perception check with advantage, seeing as you are next to the tree that
She
I'm
was
picking up the scent.
right here.
So while you're doing
Come on.
that, may I just point out, Naga, that like of all the things you've tried to make friends with that just wanted to destroy us, this lady probably could have been our friend.
I know.
And Naga, as you hear this, the band of dark fur around your wrist
Oh
that
my
represents
God.
the dragon mark lets out a loud hissing sound. It almost sounds like a rattlesnake at this point in time. Like a mad, like just.
Holy shit! Dog's arm just hissed at me.
All right, listen. I start wandering back out of the forest, back toward the river.
Okay.
Oh my god.
As you come back to the river, you are met with a glittering water as the sun kind of comes up over the at midday.
All right, is there more forest on the other side of the river?
Yes.
All right. How wide is this river? I'm sorry if you already said.
I'd say it's about like maybe 100 feet.
Okay.
And my mouse just died. Awesome.
Bro, you are just falling
I
apart.
am
What the
falling
hell?
apart
You're
tonight,
nice.
folks. I am
Baling
falling
wire and
apart.
duct tape over there.
I
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
Oh my
Right.
god. What is happening right now?
All right. I walk closer to the water's edge, not way close, just within 15 feet, and just take a look at get a gauge of how fast the current seems to be moving, and and if I can see if the water's clear enough to see anything about how deep it is.
Now, before you do this,
Oh no.
as your kind and benevolent DM, do realize that you are the only person on this freaking coast right now.
I do.
Oh.
Okay, good. Okay, so give me a general investigation check.
Okay.
I believe in you, Mark. You got this.
Are orcs good swimmers?
Well,
Heavily-
I'll consult
heavily
the battle
armored
clown.
Nobody's a good swimmer in chainmail, bro.
Nah, they're-
Oh, that's true.
That's true.
Oh.
Good number. Yay.
Hey.
Okay. So, as you get close to the river and try to get a sense of the depth of this water, getting closer, you do notice that there is a sharp drop off of the actual coast of the river, and then the actual what seems to be the depths. It seems that you guys have come to this river during the dry season of this forest or this area in general, and it seems that the area that you are standing now should be submerged in water, and that the drop off here is the actual body of said river. Upon closer inspection, you also do notice that the current is a lot faster when you come to the middle. You
Oh, if you're in
lucky
Kenya, I
bitch.
can't put you that far.
You lucky bitch. Oh my god.
What just happened? Good?
All
I'm
right.
not sure
So
myself.
I don't know what if I'm gonna keep doing stuff until somebody else does something. I'm just looking.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
gonna look up and down the river, see if there's anything looks like if I see anything that would help with crossing, especially if there's a bridge or any crafts on it or anything like that.
Okay.
So let me just
to
ask
your
some directional questions here because
uh-huh.
we're zoomed out in the wide scale map. The river was running which direction from this hex
the
that we're in?
river is running southeast.
Southeast.
South by southeast.
South by
So, like,
southeast,
is
yes.
that even the direction we want to be headed? Because I thought we were going north. Do we want to ford the river going southward?
It's a good point.
Well, the river's running southward.
The
Because I'm having a hard
river
time
is
picturing the orientation of the river.
We could follow.
so looking at this river right here, like looking at this area,
That's an idea.
this right here and this right here
What
are the
means
general points of reference that you guys have. You are on this
Okay.
part of the coast
I
right
gotcha.
here,
Mhm.
and you are seeing that the water is going in this direction here.
Mhm.
The actual river itself seems to extend from what you guys can see here all the way to here, and then from there it's undistinguishable.
So why don't we all step up to Animus here? Are we all together on the riverbank at this point?
I'm
At this
still
moment,
looking.
the wolf is still sniffing stuff. The
Yeah,
Animus
did I
is
get
currently
anything?
on the shore alone. Go ahead and give me. Sorry, you already rolled with advantage for that perception, right? Okay. You quickly pick up the scent. It's very earthy and has a slight pungent smell to it, almost like wine. And
I like wine.
you do pick up the scent. However, upon picking up the scent, you realize the problem with picking up a scent in this kind of area, in this kind of situation, in that one, you are surrounded by a ton of pungent smells with a rotting dead section of this forest, as well as the nature of this humanoid's travel was magical. Oh my god, Tony. and with its magical travel, the gaps in between the trees does not provide a scent path for you to follow.
Let's go back to
So once again, as you come to this realization, the dragon mark seems to just be like a constant noise, really. It's just a constant like hissing, like it's now reached like a different pitch. It's now higher than it was lower, and it sounds like a really low pitched balloon that you pulled the mouth to the side. It's like
Okay, look, dog boy, what does that thing do? Why are you hissing? Please tell
You're a
me.
good boy.
He's
You're a good boy.
He's a good boy. He's a good
Just
boy.
needs, a little affirmation.
I
little
think you're right.
affirmation, maybe. Yes,
Wait a second.
absolutely,
No,
yeah.
all right. Let me just get this. Let me just try to get my head around this right now. So right
Okay.
now, we don't know who it is, but they're running down the river, right? And
Yes,
because
they
they're
are
scared.
still running. Mhm.
Okay, can I use? I'm gonna just say it's okay. Like I just don't want to freak them out. I want to use
They
thermometer.
have not waited for you to actually like follow them. They're not like peeking around a tree for you to go ahead and say it's all right. That thing is gone. You critted a stone into it before.
Oh my
It's
god.
Don't let the dog hear you say this.
Oh my god. Can I go? Look, he's not with us. I don't know that dog. Listen, elf, wood creature thing. I love you. Please come back. I miss you.
As Evil is speaking, what is it?
I'm using acting.
Naga, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Heaving through.
Oh my
Crap.
god.
Yes, against your party members' just ability to just throw you to the side in your moment of need. Okay, you know that with the encounters that you've had with Evil, he doesn't exactly seem to take into account the feelings of others, nor the actual
No.
names of others.
I don't know your name.
So it doesn't seem to affect you like too deeply. Your understanding of that this is just temporary.
Upon realizing that I can't track this, whatever this was, I'm just going to sort of hang my head back down and put my ears back and slink towards the
Oh
coast.
God, you're making me sad now.
Go find animals.
How dare you attack me through my love of dogs?
It's a sad dog story now. Can we play a little bit of sad Hulk music in the chat?
I'm sure we can.
Tail between my legs.
So, Animus, upon looking upon the river, give me a general perception check. Give me a general perception check.
I can't use the acting then, can I?
No.
Oh, I didn't get acting. Never mind.
Didn't get that, yeah.
No, you became a flamey boy.
Yes, I like to light things on fire. It's fun.
Nope.
I'm still
Okay.
echoing.
Yes. So, Animus, to the left, you don't really see anything different about the river. It just seems to keep on going. You know, the water seems to be coming from a source further north of wherever you guys are. To your right, you do notice that at the very edge of your vision, you do see a bit of mist.
A bit of mist. Ooh, I'm going to mess with the interface some more while you decide.
No, I take a good look around, make sure there's no danger afoot, and I just back toward the forest a little bit, away from the edge of the river, and wait for a bit.
Oh man, my
Whoa,
water
hold
elemental
up.
was just
We
about to
got a
rip your
sub.
fucking heart out of your
We
chest.
got a sub.
Hey, thanks.
Oh.
Subs are good, guys. Clap. Yes.
I don't have the air
Affirmative.
horn
Affirmed.
Oh my
There you
god,
go.
thank you very much. We got a sub.
I'm talking to all the people who don't know how Twitch works.
Yeah.
Subs are good.
Subs
It means
are extremely good.
Good.
subs are good.
Extremely good. Oh my god, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much.
Thanks, man.
Yo.
Appreciate it. Apparently, they like us. They really, really like us.
Oh my god, well, hold up.
Thank you very much.
Are you muted? What are you doing? Oh
I'm
God!
trying to fix stuff.
And so, as Tony tries to put as many
Okay.
fingers into leaking holes as possible,
I'm trying to fix this ship. I'm trying to fix this ship.
What are you guys doing? What are we
I'm
doing
going
here?
back to Animus.
Huh?
I'm going back to Animus. I can't find this stupid ninja.
Yeah.
So
We didn't see where
you're
it
moving
went
away from moving away from the mark that you already planted on this humanoid.
Can
Yeah,
he
I
still
can't.
track it?
Going too fast. Shoot.
I mean, if he can still track it, I'll follow you. But
Well, okay, but all right, I'll try and follow it.
just don't run into a tree.
So for the spell hunter's mark, the range it was 90 feet to go ahead and cast it. However,
At this point, I'm just trying to track it.
There's no word on it actually. It being
It lasts for an
gone
hour.
once it's done. Yeah, it lasts for an hour. So I guess you could theoretically trace this thing for an hour if you needed. Yeah.
How come the alert box?
All right.
So what do you guys want to do?
I mean, can we take a quick check? Hey, everybody, do you want to ford the river, or should we follow that lady?
We gotta follow her. We gotta. Let's,
You
let's
in?
try
Well,
to.
do we have
Animus,
to-
you vote?
Well,
I'm
I
not
don't.
going to ask the dog. 'cause he can't
I'm
speak.
shouting back into the woods. All right. I don't think crossing the river is going to be an option. We could go up north on the river, but otherwise, there's not going to until we find a place to cross. There may be a waterfall down the way. I'm not sure.
Do you want to chase the elf lady, or do you want to pursue
No,
the
particularly,
river
but we
wolf?
haven't got anything better to do. As long as she doesn't take us off too far off where we need to go. I mean,
So-
the dragon is east.
Right.
And there may be some ruins to the north if the elves were telling us the truth. So I don't know where else we're going to go.
Well, at least we have this river as a reference point. Hoy, which direction would he even go? Like, if you've got the mark on her, what direction would we head off if we were to chase the elf lady thing?
It was like north, right?
It would be north.
Let's do
It would
that.
be north. It would
runs
be
to north,
north
the
and
river runs
slightly
north.
to the west. Now that you are trying to check in on it.
All right.
Let's do
Then
it.
I take a deep breath and head back into the woods to join the party again.
Hoy, give me a general wisdom check.
General wisdom check.
Yeah, give me a general wisdom. Because I'm trying to be a kind and benevolent DM.
I know you are very kind to us, and we are morons. Yes.
What do you mean?
Oh yeah.
What'd you get?
So,
Hell yeah.
Hoy, you've noticed that with your brief sprint into the woods and now coming out of the woods, you've are kind of stumbling onto this idea of actual traveling with speed in mind, and you kind of tie in the idea that the reason why you're having to do these bits of travel, and it only takes you like a day to get through the forest. It takes up to a day to get through the forest, is the fact that you were in such a dense and what seems to be antagonistic forest, whether it be actually waiting for what seems to be threats to pass by, or keeping yourself mentally and physically ready for attacks at all times. It's very taxing in terms of movement as well as for sanity, and therefore the travel through this forest has not been one pleasant and too fast at all. So, however, now that you've come out to a river, it seems that it may be something. It may be the answer to some of your prayers.
Oh, I see what's happening. Yeah.
Why don't we just try to follow them around the banks? Not quite in the forest, not quite by the water. Well,
Fair enough.
Right, let's stay on the edge of the forest. It's heading northwest anyway, right? So maybe see if we can keep our eyes on the sky and be able to see what we can find her along the way.
Yeah, let's do that.
Agreed. We follow the river northward. Let's do it.
Not too close to the river.
Right. Don't walk into the river.
I'd say
Okay,
medium.
so you guys are planning on
Nice callback. Nice.
Full on medium.
wow. So you guys are such assholes.
Yes. You realize this now?
So you guys are planning on traveling along the river?
Mhm.
Okay. So who is your navigator?
It's like entrapment.
Who can do it? It is entrapment.
Oh my god, you guys are terrible.
Pick up the die.
I mean, to be fair, it's gonna you guys have two options. You have either follow the river or go back into the forest. Hopefully, you're not able to go ahead and lose track of that. But that's just me. Who's your navigator?
I'm trying to follow the river, and hopefully this magic spell helps me figure out if we're way too far behind or just going away from it. I'll
Hoy,
wait.
are you in charge of traveling?
Sure.
Okay.
In real
with
life,
Hoy,
I'm really good at directions.
are you guys
Survival
are
roll?
you guys all agreeing that Hoy is going to be your navigator for this situation?
Yeah, I think so.
Sure.
Is navigation a survival thing? I mean, just who's got the best sense of that?
He should, right? Because he's a ranger, right?
He's in his
Shouldn't I
favorite
know?
element mode.
I got a
Yeah.
+4 for survival.
Yeah, let's do
There
it.
you go. You're the man.
Okay.
Make it-
So,
make it so.
with Hoy being your point of navigation, I'm going to say that honestly, we don't have to do the rolling for the direction that you guys are planning to go for two reasons. One, you already have a hunter's mark on this moving target that's going in the direction that you guys are planning on going in the first place, which is northeast. And also, you have the river as a point of reference to go ahead and try and keep yourselves based on running along that line. So I'm going to go ahead and say that you guys can choose to either move at a slow or a fast pace, and depending on which, you can either move one hex or you can choose to move two hexes.
What say ye? One or two?
2. I will have 2.
You know me.
Two. Let's do two.
Fast it is. Yes.
Yeah. All right, chat.
We can't get lost, right? We're on the river.
Chat. Fast, slow.
True story.
Let's go fast.
Let's go fast. I say fast. Yeah, chat
Fast?
says fast.
Why don't you lose the river? Yeah.
They want us to die. It's a trap.
It is. It is a
It's
trap.
a
I don't trust him.
Okay. Let's see. So you guys are coming up to a let's see. You guys are moving northeast. Let me go ahead and zoom in so I can go ahead and open this up. Let's open up this fucking pit.
Do it.
All right.
Do it.
right.
Don't
You
be
guys
stupid.
move to the
Do
north.
it.
Two hexes.
While you're doing that, I'm going to try to do more interface stuff.
And during that time, Hoy, I'm going to go ahead and ask, what are you doing in terms of trying to keep track of this person? Because after maybe like a good 30 minutes of travel, you're already feeling the tenuous balance of this mark that you've placed on these figure starting to fade. However, the travel of the figure has also slowed down to the point where it's possible that you guys could start making some headway if you guys continue this trajectory. What are you doing in terms of keeping track of all of this? Like, what are you doing to try and keep track of the humanoid?
I'm trying to see, like, is it going like in one specific direction, or is it just like some crazy person just bouncing all over the place? Like, does there look like there's one specific direction it's going?
Okay, so I can give you that information, but what really I need to get from you is what are you doing to try and keep track of where this thing is going?
Still trying to concentrate on that mark, like, I guess mystically. Oh, you mean like, because there's no.
Once the mark is gone, there's
gone.
going to be it's going to be gone. You're not going to have any really way to tenuously keep track of where this thing is going. So unless you are doing something else with the area around you or the skills that you have, there's no way that you can keep track of where this thing is going exactly. So what are you doing to ensure that the travel at this point in time is going to be ensured to lead you towards this humanoid?
There's no other spells that we can do.
Is it fading because of distance or because of how long he's been using this ability?
How long? How long?
Oh, this is a time thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Does it look like we've even crossed by its area? Like, like we've passed
as
over
you're
any of the
traveling?
travel?
As you're traveling through, I would say that as you get to where you guys are now, it seems that you have closed the distance a good bit. But with how tenuous your bond is now with the hunter's mark, it's hard to really keep a grasp of like where they are. It's kind of hazy. You do know that it has slowed down, and it seems to be getting ready for like some form of. It's either encountering some form of duress, or it's slowing down because it feels like it's not being chased. It's
But
no
when I'm
longer
at the-
it's no longer moving in a straight trajectory away from the situation. It seems to be like meandering.
All right. Uh, ask
I'm-
everybody. Pause for a second. Naga. Well, Naga still hasn't changed out of a wolf form,
Yeah,
correct?
I've got it for about an hour. Yeah.
Yeah. So take a sniff around and see if
Yeah.
you pick up her scent. See if she's may have come by this way.
Good enough.
This is a
Seems
good
like a
plan.
good idea.
Do it. Make it
Hold
so.
on. Sorry, hit the wrong button.
So good.
Yeah.
Did I get it? Fuck. I didn't.
Are you rolling for something?
I'm
Be right back after pee.
Go pee. All right. During this pee
Okay.
intermission, I just want to say.
Break.
Oh, go for it. So, hey, everybody in the chat, thank you so much for watching. I know that we're in the middle of fixing things right now. Like, if you didn't catch the beginning, look, this is basically D&D with my friends. We've been playing for, like, decades since we were in middle school, and I didn't get to say this last time because I didn't have the mic on. And I just say, welcome to the stream. I am a moron. Yeah. I gave such a nice. It was so nice.
So to be fair, we've been playing for decades, but also with like a decade's break in between.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
Yes.
All right.
You know, there
I'm back.
were about 30 years in there where we weren't. Not quite that much.
But close.
15,
a little while.
15 or
It was a little
20
while.
30 years? How old are you people?
Old like not 30, but
You're
like
giving us away.
Okay.
man.
come on.
So
Not in front of the
I will
children.
say Hoy, because I want to help you out here. Let me help you. So
Well,
with the abilities that you have right now, it would be very hard for you directly. It would be very hard for you directly to be able to trace where this humanoid has gone. However, using the skills of the people around in your party, it might be easier to find the trail of this humanoid rather than depending solely on the magical bond that you have on said creature.
well, yeah, I can think of right now is trying to give like Tim some bardic inspiration. Hopefully, he can track this thing down better than I can right now.
That is a plan.
That's a good plan.
What else do we have? What do we have
Give me a pretty spawn.
that we can use besides like boosting up stats? Like
I got
can we do we got a dog. We have a dog lad.
Yeah.
Thing. Yes.
For another half hour.
For another half
Yeah.
hour.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to
Hey,
think.
are there? Is this still like dead woods? Are there any critters running around here yet?
it.
question.
Just generally around you.
Oh, wait a
with
minute. Wait a minute. What kind of thing is this?
humanoid.
I want to see if I can use my primeval awareness.
What's that do? Hey, hit that in the
Let
chat.
me look at this.
Click it on your roll 20 and show it up in the thingamabob.
Your
the technical
prime
term for
evil awareness.
Ben DM.
Let's see. Aberrations, celestials, dragons, fiends, elementals, fays, fiends, or undead are present within 1
Oh,
mile of you.
Doesn't reveal the location.
So
Oh, up to 6 miles within favored terrain.
6 miles within favorite train. Yeah, he's right. Let me see. Are you going to use that? Are you wanting to use that feature?
Guys, it's the only thing I can think of is like giving Tim some inspiration and me using this thing.
Yeah, I'm looking through my stuff
Yeah,
right now to
sounds
see what
good.
I got that's available.
All right. Well, how about again? How about we have have Naga sniff around for a moment, and see
Yeah.
if we pick
Mhm.
anything up, and then follow it up with that if we need to.
Hey, that's a good idea. Let's do that.
Okay.
Hoy, are you going to use the primeval awareness?
I am.
Okay, so you are. Okay. And Naga?
Good.
Yeah,
Naga's
Naga,
terrible.
that noise that seems to be
Awful.
coming from your seems to be just getting louder and
What
louder.
is that
It's just-
doing? What is that? This is making me nervous.
And let's see. Naga, make a stealth check for me with disadvantage.
Mm.
Oh no.
Wait,
Do you
what?
think that's a detective thing?
Well,
Did you say me?
yes, Naga, make a stealth check with disadvantage.
Disadvantage? Oh,
Disadvantage.
I don't like that.
Oh no.
I
Oh,
don't like
220.
that.
Oh.
Oh
Yeah.
dear.
Oh
I have
dear.
trouble as it is.
No, baby, no.
So,
So,
Naga, as you're
oh my god.
as you oh Jesus Christ.
Oh no.
So Naga, you come into the forest and try to like get a general sense of that same kind of pungent wines-esque smell that you picked up on before. And as you get in there, you're just running into too many scents that are delineating your focus and your train of thought. This constant just like running into wall after wall after wall after wall after wall is slowly really trying to start to get to you. And the incessant whining noise is not helping. And Hoy, you notice that as the wolf form of Naga goes in, the tenuous tracing that you have on the creature again starts to fade away from you. It starts to run away from your general direction. And it's at that point in time that you also lose connection.
Damn. I don't know what I could have done.
You're going to use primeval awareness, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you tap into the general ley lines of the land, trying to get a sense of the general area around you, 6 miles at the very max distance of your primeval awareness, you feel a Fey ping, quickly running out of your range towards the north northwest. And you also pick up another Fey ping directly to your northeast.
But no dragon hits, right?
Across the river.
We're not even 6 miles near the dragon yet, I guess, right? Dig it.
Now that'd be funny. It's like, and you pick up Tiamat. No.
I'm counting each of these hexes to be about let's see, what is it? Each one of these is supposed to be like 10 feet. Sorry, 10 miles. If I look down at the
wow.
little
Okay.
Yeah, each one of these
I didn't
is
realize
like
how
10
big
miles.
these zones were.
It's pretty big.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Each
big.
tile should be 10 miles, I believe. Yeah, one hexagon is 10 miles. So
okay.
10 miles?
Yeah.
wow.
And you get from the
'cause
center
it's
of
like a day.
I'm gonna say that you basically guys are at the very extent of that hex because you guys were really pushing it. But yeah, from where you guys were, it was at the max of your range of how fast it was moving, and it was moving further northwest. And then you also get another ping of Fey kind across the river to the northwest. And this one seems to be kind of rolling around in a circle. It seems to be going in some form of circle.
I'm guessing they don't want combat. Sorry.
Should we keep up on this side of the river in pursuit? I mean,
Might as well.
keep our double speed along the river, north by northwest?
Sure.
Let's do it.
Sure.
You guys are going to try and cross the river?
No.
Oh, no.
We're going
North
the
by
side.
northwest. The first
northwest?
one we were tracking. Yeah.
Oh, you guys are going to check.
Yeah.
You're going to trace the.
Well, you said
the Fey
that
ran
one
away.
he was tracking before he switched over to primeval awareness had kind of slowed down. So if we keep up our double pace, maybe we'll catch up.
Yeah, and then whenever Naga went into the forest, he felt that the actual trajectory of the figure before he lost the tenuous reach of the hunter's mark had renewed its active retreat and was moving further northwest.
Okay.
It seems it was clued off by some form of noise and or
high pitch arm hiss. Is that what you're saying?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my god.
Can we just does anyone have a leash? I know that's
Oh, God!
a weird thing to say, but if we could leave our dog here on one of these
Jesus
trees
Christ.
because the dog's making a lot of noise.
I have treats. We can use treats. I have all sorts of beef jerky. We have
Full
cursed
of water,
water,
you know.
milk. I have milk. Yes, I use dark milk, and I give it to
Well,
the dog.
I could do something really stupid.
What?
I'd be like, why do
Never
we have
drink
a
dark milk. Never drink dark milk.
Good point.
why do-
Never drink dark milk as he fades away. What the? Brett, what kind of milk are you drinking, bro?
It's like it's dark milk. It's it's all the rage with the kids. That's what I heard.
Okay.
Back into the shadows.
Oh man.
We'll be done really early.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. Let me.
So seriously, we're setting this thing off and tipping it off. I don't know how. Can we muzzle a dog's arm? I don't know. We either split up, which sounds horrible here,
Horrible. Always split.
or
party.
we break off and don't pursue that one anymore.
Yes.
Naga, you hear this conversation? Make a general wisdom saving throw for me.
Oh my god.
God.
We're gonna
Dude came
die.
down with a horrible case of loud arm. Didn't even know that was a thing.
Someone get it some tissue,
dude?
bruh. Serious.
Yeah. Upon
I'm just gonna hold on. I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna go lay down like in the riverbed.
Come on, man.
Holy shit. So as you lay down in the river and try and like cool your sorrows, like the general the continual like strain and drain on your psyche from this is just like extreme, like just sucks, man. It just really does. And you take 1 point of exhaustion.
Oh,
Okay, coming. Anyway.
You guys see Naga go into the river and lay down, and to paint this picture, guys,
sad.
this monolith of a freaking creature that used to like shift into a bear and then
stuff.
smite things literally in two hits, and then would often save your lives is now laying in the river, destitute and alone. And you can hear like a definite whine from the paw that is underwater from the dragon mark, as well as the wolf itself.
All right.
I
Odin,
point in the
I'll
rope and
like
go,
dip it deeper under the water.
Oh
you
my
suck
God.
Listen,
again!
I woke up to Naga. I said, Naga, listen, I need you to turn back into your dragon form. We need to have a chat.
That seems reasonable.
Aw.
Okay.
We're having a come to Jesus moment.
That seems reasonable.
That's hilarious.
As I'm changing back, that's what I say.
That seems reasonable.
Oh my
All right.
god, this is
But-
so
but
sad.
hold on. I make a point to keep my hissing arm like under the water.
Oh,
Hoping
Hey,
maybe it'll
hey,
drown
buddy.
it out.
Hey.
come on.
Maybe it'll drown it out.
Shut up. Now listen, pull the fish of shite out of the water. We're gonna keep moving. We're gonna move fast. You and I are gonna hang back at the back and have a chat while we're moving. Let's go.
This is tough love, man. This might just work.
I think
Tough love.
it's gonna work. This is hilarious, though.
Oh man! Okay,
I was gonna give him a hug, man, but
the
you're gonna give him that
marching
stiff
order is
upper lip stuff,
currently-
man. That might just pan out.
Dude, we need some serious bagpipe inspirational music right now for
Right?
like
Jesus. So which direction are you guys going?
Northwest along the river.
You
Go.
Along the
Yeah.
river? Okay,
River,
we're going
yeah,
along the
yeah.
river. Okay, you guys get like one more move of slow pace river before the
All right, I'm gonna set this up.
the day basically runs out on you guys.
Poor Tim. Oh,
Make your ways. Jesus Christ, dude.
Okay.
Poor
And
Tim.
while we're going, I'm talking with Naga, and I say, listen. I don't know what's going on with this mark that's shown up on your arm, but it seems to be tied to that it's weighing you down quite a bit.
It's a thing that comes out when I get, I wasn't always the best student when I was younger, and this is something that came out when I would skip over things and not have the best student days, and now I'm I was always good at the fighting stuff, but not so much as not always good at the smart stuff. It's kind of
Well,
catching up to me.
Well, listen to me. We're not here to do any book learning along the way. There are things we've got to take care of and things we're going to try, and everything's going to fail right and left. But we're also going to do some great things, and you've done some incredible things. So focus on what we've got going for you. We're gonna win this fight, and we're gonna do it because we've got you with us. Do you hear me?
I'm gonna cry. Okay.
Okay, Animus, chime in and go. Look, how much do you want for the arm? I'll give you.
Oh my god!
I'll give you some good money for it. Look, I need it for some evil.
Okay, Animus,
yeah.
give me.
I haul off and throw a punch at Evil.
Roll to hit with an advantage.
I'm pulling the punch, but I'm. But,
that's fine. Yeah. That's hilarious.
Roll to hit.
Okay.
He's like, look, how much do you want for that arm?
Oh my god!
It intrigues me. Roll. Let's see if it hits. Aha!
Oh.
No.
So, Animus, as you're making this speech, and Evil kind of pokes around and says, "Hey, look, how much for the arm?" Almost instinctually, like you do like that kung fu move that Bruce Lee does, where like he just whips his fist back from his elbow. He doesn't even look.
1-inch punch.
The 1-inch punch, and just like freaking like, and you just nail Evil in the chest, and Evil, you go flying at least 5-6 feet.
I go, look.
Be water, Evil. Be water.
I roll with punch.
Into the river.
Yeah.
So go ahead and give me a dex save throw.
That's fine. I do love to swim. I find all sorts of things in the water.
Also, Animus, while he's doing that, go ahead and roll a general charisma check for me.
All right.
Oh yeah. See if this
11.
works.
Take this. I don't know what
Nope.
that does.
Persuasion or anything like that?
Whichever one that you would like to use, persuasion, performance.
It's the same.
Look,
unless I'm gonna intimidate him, it's not gonna help.
I mean, honestly, you okay. Make a case for me to make this into intimidation. Like, how did you present this information to him?
Well, just the way I said it. The main thing is, that it's both trying to inspire him, but also it's saying quit this shite about focusing on this that you're no good at, and pay attention to the incredible stuff that you do. So it's.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that, like, as you're doing this, you're getting closer and closer to Naga's face, and like the intensity of your stare, as well as the vehemence of your and the vehemence of what you're saying, like the spittle that's coming out of your mouth as you're like orating at this guy. It's almost like she, once again, you guys are almost feeling like she's seen this happen before, and she's trying to emulate like somebody who does this way better and more gentle, and she only really knows how to like convey this the way that she knows, like in the way that her culture and like her upbringing has really kind of brought to her, which is
much like how she heals.
School of hard knocks, really, right? And so, like, I would say yes. Go ahead and give me an intimidation check.
But I'm very charismatic and beautiful. Yes, I know.
Oh, I'll get to you in a second.
Oh my god.
Oh, fuck.
Oh god.
What? Come on now.
Oh man.
I slap it.
Naga.
I laugh.
After
this speech,
Howdy, like, you don't understand, and just sort of kick some rocks and walk off.
Oh my god. And Animus, after you get this angsty, like, awesome emo response from him, you're just like, you know what? Fuck it. And you
all you hear in the background is
how much do you want for the arm?
Evil, with your dexterity check, Animus hit you pretty good, and with the feet that you flew and falling towards the river, it didn't really click for you, like how fast the river was really going until you rolled into it.
Ooh.
And as you tried to roll with this punch,
Yes.
you immediately felt your lower body dip into the river and start to drag you along into the water.
Oh no.
I need
Sweet release.
let's see. Animus, you were close enough, and Naga. Animus and Naga, I need you to make a perception check for me.
Ooh.
Alright.
Can I use my
It's
boomerang?
bad water, isn't it? It's bad water.
It's bad water.
It's bad water.
Oh no.
Nothing here is good.
Nothing here. It's all bad. It's Australia.
Okay.
Everything's trying to kill you.
That's right.
Okay. Both Naga and Animus, you guys see Evil kind of like roll and kind of like giggle as he gets up, and then immediately gets sucked under.
Oh my god. Goodbye.
And there were 4.
I summoned
Battle foul! Save me!
I immediately take off running along the bank, seeing if I could get a visual on him.
Is it like
You guys are fucking with me right now because I do not have a river map like on tap. You guys
Yes.
suck.
Listen.
I hate you so much.
That was
The DM's the one who decided that the punch sent him into the river.
I know.
well put. Good point, Mark. Good point.
You did that kind
I
of
know.
blind, not look behind you, Bruce Lee hit, so you really weren't aiming at where.
But I described it. It was my fault. I did this.
It's all your fault. It's your fault that I have been taken away by the river to my.
Wait, what's the river flowing? Flowing south?
It's flowing south.
Oh, no. You got to go north.
Look, chat's like, this is wild.
All our hard work.
We are morons.
Can I
Yes.
do-
We are morons. Enjoy.
I can't turn into like any swimming animals, can I?
No.
I don't know. Can you?
I can't do anything. I'm just
don't-
gone.
Hold on. Give me
Dude, you
just a
got
second.
sucked under fucking
Bye.
water, dude. I'll get to you in a moment. I need to find out what they're doing.
I'm running along the side of the river trying to see if I can see him.
Okay.
I'm
Animus
just
is
trying to run
running.
towards him.
Oh, you didn't see this, Hoy. You haven't been told.
I don't know nothing.
No.
Yeah, nobody's put up a freaking siren or anything. There's no
yeah,
lifeguard
I
at the
can.
pool.
The battle fellow
Yeah, I
just starts
can.
clucking.
Okay, what can swim?
I don't know what can swim, dude.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to waste my
Your
B
doggy
shape again.
paddled out to
Is
him.
he close enough that I can throw a rope at him?
I mean, he's currently underwater. He hasn't surfaced yet. I would
crap.
say give me a perception check if you wanted to go ahead and see that.
Oh,
What's up, Saitama again?
guess.
What's up? Welcome to the stream. We are playing D&D tonight.
All right. While I'm running, I also
Yeah.
am trying to remove any piece of armor that I can take quickly as I'm moving. Just anything that can break free at all.
did you say
Without
we're near the end of the day?
Yeah.
You said we're near the end of the day anyway. All right.
Yeah, we're
fine.
near
I'm
the
gonna-
end of the day. The sun is setting. Yes.
Wait, are you getting nude? That's correct.
I'll go ahead
Wow.
and
I have undergarments on it.
Damn it!
I don't have chain against my skin.
hold on. I need to look at what I can do. Hold on.
Evil's just a
Oh.
horrible person. I love this. He's pure garbage. Oh,
True garbage human
oh,
being.
I love this. He might be
So
one of my
that
favorite
guy.
characters.
Yes.
What swims? Hold on.
All right, while you're doing that,
Not
I'm
a
gonna go
shark.
potty.
I don't want
I'll
to
be right
turn
back.
into a shark.
Okay.
wanna
Save me,
eat it.
dog boy. Save me. I'll be back.
Yeah, bear swim? What kind of bear are you?
Little Blad's room. Yeah.
I can't fly. I just can't fly. It says I can swim though.
What's your swim speed?
I guess whatever the animal is.
You gotta.
I'm just restricted. I can't pick. It says I can't pick anything with a flying speed.
Oh, okay.
So I should be able to pick something with a swimming speed. I'm just looking to see if I have anything. Merfolk. Ooh, no kidding. That's not
Can't turn
really.
into a merfolk, bro.
That's not a monster. I know it's not an animal. I know.
King Triton. Oh, sorry.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Giant. Does that have a swim speed?
How
Oh,
fast
yes,
is he
there we
being
go.
swept away?
So,
By the way,
I'm back.
okay, so
What happened?
I'll turn into a giant crab.
Ew! Ooh, but
No
they are
dry.
delicious.
Turn into a gigantic crab. Okay, hold on one
And
second as I
it's
set something up.
I'll get the
it's
butter
got a
ready.
swim speed of
Yes.
30 feet.
How delicious are you,
Okay.
actually? Are you good with garlic, butter, perhaps? Barbecue?
Wow.
Uh,
The game, Tony. Why are you like this?
what? Look, I'm evil.
What?
Wait,
That's
you
what I
are
do.
You're drowning. Shut up.
Ah, yes.
I love it.
Good point.
Blah, 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 blah.
But I
Okay,
will get
and
the
it's you
ready
are
the
close.
garlic butter.
You are there, and you guys are here.
Yeah, right.
Okay,
Are you
I
doing
got
some map
something for
stuff?
you guys. Okay,
Uh-oh.
boom.
He's doing some
Yeah,
map
map.
stuff. Map stuff. What? Oh, I can't do the air horn. Dang it! I don't have it on standby. Dang it.
Okay, you guys are on the edge of the forest. The river is currently taking Evil.
Oh no.
Evil, you're going to
Live
move a certain amount
and be
of
gorgeous.
distance,
Oh.
and if you make it to the end of this map without being pulled out of the ocean, X will happen to you.
Come on, man.
Okay.
All right, let's do this.
Okay, Animus, what are you doing?
I fly.
Have I seen him yet? Have I seen him poke his head out or anything like that, or see him underwater?
He's going to pop out of the water about, I'm going to say 10 feet away from you. And he's going to be coasting along he's going to surface one time and be like, help! Oh, my God.
All right. And I guess I grab my rope and start Indiana Jones over my head.
That's the technical term. Indiana Joneson.
Don't drown. Wait.
Save me, beast woman. My, you're wearing less clothes as you did before. This is quite fortunate for me. Yes.
Have I had any luck? I'm obviously not going to be able to take off anything of the chain off of my legs or anything like that. But
Try
I'm
it out.
able to pull off enough on the upper body to free me
Oh,
a little.
shit. Hold on.
No.
I need to get rid of these.
Her.
Look, the less
said,
clothes
wait.
you wear, the greater your success for saving me. Yes.
Wow.
Perhaps. I don't know. I'm
Wow.
just suggesting something. Blah, 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 blah. He just pokes up his head. He says
Oh my
something
God!
lewd. He says something lewd and then falls back under.
Something
Heading to his
dockside.
tomb, but he still manages to be a horrible person. That's good.
You are the worst person in the fucking
Yes.
world.
Look, my name is Evil, but I'm not really evil. I'm just garbage human. Or
Oh my God.
garbage people.
he died as he lived.
Why is this not working?
Talking trash.
Talking trash, yes. Look.
Where is it? Why is it not showing up?
Oh, well, I just
God.
live.
Hold on, guys.
That's how
I'm
it
getting
works,
a.
yes. All right, well,
getting
that's
a
going on. I'm going to fix this.
I'm gonna have to. Let me reload Roll20 because it's not letting me drop your characters onto this map.
No problem. And I think during this whole process, too, I got all the interfaces working again. So
Solid.
it took a whole string to get it right, but
Wow.
cool. All right, cool. So while we're in here, listen, I hope you're enjoying this, people. Look, I know we're weird bastards. We're weird people, but we're good people. And the
my
mics are
God.
turned on. The mics are turned on this time.
How come every time I play with you guys
Oh, there it
some shit?
There it goes. Okay, I found out. I got it to work. Okay,
Oh,
you are
Mm.
here. You are.
In the chat, are you enjoying this? What's up? I'll get the air horn ready.
Okay.
Sad air horn.
Token layer. Token layer. Options and tokens. Okay. Pretzels and Hoy, you guys are
Yes.
about this far away. Naga, you are about this close to the situation. Evil, you are this
Why?
far.
I'm too far. Run like a cheetah.
You guys
Fast,
are about
faster.
10 feet away. Yep, there you go. Okay.
Save me, beast people.
Animus, as you're getting closer and trying to help out Evil, what were you saying you were going to do again? I'm sorry.
So first of all, when I was running, I was also trying to take off any armor that would easily come loose over on the top part of my body to free in case I need to get into the water.
Okay.
Slowly,
And then-
please. Yes.
Once I see him, I stop and not stop running. I keep running, but I grab my rope off my hip and see if I can throw part of it to him. I've got no weight on the end of it, but I'm just trying to see if I can use the weight of the rope itself to throw it.
Give me a flat dexterity check.
All right.
Use a bow and arrow.
What?
One of these
Wait a
days, I'm
minute.
gonna plan this out and just tie my rope to a javelin so that I'll be ready. Because apparently,
we fall like crazy.
we need to throw ropes a lot. That's just one of the things we do.
Dude,
So,
we need to
anyway.
just all hook each other up with like ropes constantly, like a giant chain gang.
Attached to my rope.
At all times.
Oh, here we go. Come on, man!
Yeah, as you throw it out,
on,
it drifts in the air and just freaking. It almost reaches Evil, and Evil, as you see it coming, you're like, "Oh, my savior!" And you reach out, and just as it seems to be making its way, like the momentum from the throw dies out, and it kind of just flops in the water. And then, like Animus, you pull it in, getting ready for another throw.
I scream
Naga,
out-
what would you like to do?
I scream out, undo your blouse! Undo your blouse! You will have more dexterity! Blah, 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 blah.
Upon hearing this this scream, Pretzels and Hoy, you do notice that Evil is now floating down the river.
How come I can't swim, man?
Oh my
Look at
God.
that.
You must
I do
moisten your blouse with wet t-shirt, please. Blah, 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 blah.
Pretty soon,
Okay, look. I
the
want to try
javelin
to
just-
swing with an arrow.
Say again.
I'm going to try to rope them to an arrow. And start running
Okay.
down.
So a little thing about this map. Each of these squares is not 5 feet, but 10 feet is 10,
okay.
10 feet.
Okay.
So each time that so you're actually about maybe 80, maybe 90 feet away from Evil at this point.
Okay.
But
I'm
wet
still.
blouse.
I'm going to start running. Is he floating faster than I run?
Yeah, you're 60 feet away from him right now. You'll find out whenever we get to the next round.
Oh, my God.
Okay. 15, 30 feet.
Right now, I have Animus going, then I have Naga, then I have Pretzels and Hoy.
So wait, I didn't go yet. Wait.
I know. It's okay. It's all ambiguous at this point in time. Once everybody on this side goes, then
We
I'll
are
go.
in the bonus section.
Okay.
Save me, dog boy.
So what are you going to turn into there, bud?
So I'm going to turn into a giant crab.
That is disgusting. Crabs don't swim.
I'm going
But they are delicious.
to jump on down.
So
Hermit
delicious.
crab.
Hermit crab.
I just start biting him. I'm like, ooh, you're. Ooh, wish I had the butter garlic now. You're delicious.
So you turn into a crab. I don't have an icon for a crab. Why do you do this to me?
Ooh, owlbear. Owlbear. It's so cute.
I can't.
Do
Fine.
It. Do
Fine.
it.
Fine.
Yeah. No, not that one. The cute one. The owlbear.
What cute one?
The owlbear. It's so cute.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Do it.
Hold on.
Do
As
it.
per request.
You're calling out requests from the water. Don't save me like that.
There, the owl bear.
Yeah.
Is it a giant? It's a giant crab, right?
Yes, it's a giant
Okay.
crab. So
it's gonna be large. It's gonna be a big boy.
But
Okay.
while
I
you're
have-
swimming towards me, undo her blouse.
Wow.
Do it, please.
Tim, you are now able to control the.
Okay, so I have a
Owl
swim
bear.
speed of 30 feet. So I will swim down there
Hey.
and just grab him by the back of the neck.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, that gets you there. Go ahead and you are gonna swim with the water. So I'm not gonna say that you're gonna be
I
resistant
have-
for anything. So you're gonna try to grapple onto him.
Okay.
You're gonna try and grab him.
Well, this is
Evil, do you resist?
No. I hug him
Oh.
with all my heart. But look, I have to say
Okay.
this one thing from the chat is it might be drowning, but still got standards. Hell yeah. Sorry. I just
Oh
had to
my
say that. That was pretty
God.
funny.
Oh
Yes.
my god. All right. So, Eviel, you get grabbed by this gigantic crab that seems to be adorned in scales rather than just one gigantic shell. It
Thanks,
looks
Mark.
like the guy from what was he? I'm shiny from Moana or whatever.
Mhm. I've
So
never
it gets
seen
grabbed up by the crab. Let's see, Pretzels and Hoy. What are you guys doing?
I'm running towards them.
I assume that I can use feline agility in or out of combat, so I can double my speed and cover 60 feet.
Mhm.
I just forgot that each square is 10, so that basically would be
yeah.
your size.
Mark sent
Say
a
it,
crab
say
in the chat too.
So how far down do you think I could get then? I mean, we're all these weird kind of diagonal traveling direction here.
So you could probably, like, if you use the draw hex thing, you can go 5, 10, 15. That would be your travel.
I mean, okay,
Just
that doesn't
double
help. Does it?
Yeah. Just double it.
Understood.
So what are you saying? Can I get down there?
You could, but it would take you can only move right now 30 feet per action, at least for right now, just because we're in a situation where you guys are trying to save your companion from a environmental hazard. It's not so much a combat, it's more so you only have these tools in front of you. What are you going to do to help
So then I'm a little unclear. Can I not move that fast unless I'm fighting?
You can move that fast if you want to move and just position yourself. I would say that you could add a couple feet to your movement. If you're not planning on doing anything else, yeah, you can just move into place.
Save me, cat.
Never mind.
There will be lots of
Well, I
milk
mean,
for
if I
you.
can only do one of the, I was going to try to move down here alongside and throw a rope, but if I can
You
just
cannot
get
do both.
alongside,
Yes, you can do
then I'll
both. You
just
can
go
do that.
alongside.
Yeah. Okay.
So
As you're
I can
running
do it
by, Pretzels, go ahead and give me a perception check.
I will.
Do it.
Hang on. I will.
Oh,
Make me proud, cat person.
Meh.
Cool. Okay.
There's Jan.
Yeah. Hoy, you're up next.
who?
Hoy, you're up next, dude. What are you gonna do?
Oh, I just want to move as far as I can. Like, I can get to.
So that would be 60 feet for you. So that would be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You could get there.
Do it.
Okay.
Save
No,
me,
you wanna go?
boy. Save me, please.
I already said that I have like a rope tied to like an arrow, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I can't do anything with it right now, can I?
No, not necessarily.
Just don't shoot.
Okay.
If you just move, if you move that distance, if you're moving outside of 15 feet, you're not allowed to do anything else at this point.
Okay, that's good enough for now.
Okay.
'Cause not
Go
bad,
ahead. And Hoy, I also need you to make a perception check for me.
I perceive.
Let's see. Perception. What?
Damn. Damn, bro.
What?
Damn, bro.
What?
I need to make
Okay.
it close up to the roll camera.
So, as you are running by Hoy and keeping track of like what's going on inside the river, as you're going, you've tried to keep yourself aware of just like your general surroundings as a whole. And with the forest as it is, it's easier to go ahead and be able to see the river and then the forest. Like you could just basically spend a lot of time looking at the forest, and then the river is just the river, right? But upon running by and looking at the river, you give a cursory glance to the forest, and movement catches your eye before you make any more judgment. And from afar, what you see is what seems to be a shambling hulk of a figure. It seems to be moving slowly,
Bro.
and you hear like a little bit of a chittering clucking sound. It's just and as you hear that noise, you know immediately what it is, because it's what used to plague the forest that you used to live with your kuya all the time.
Oh. Keep the elves.
And as the figure comes and shambles out of the forest, and it seems to be taking in its surroundings, you guys bear witness to the bane of Hoy's town, or sorry, forest village, which is a large adult owl bear.
Oh,
Yeah,
more
they should-
cuteness.
Hey, how convenient.
Gonna
Yes.
drop that token again.
Yeah. Okay, maybe we should
I
switch
need
tokens
you all
now.
to roll it. I need you all to roll initiative.
All right. Well,
Except for you, Evil.
why?
click on my-
No, everybody. So
You
now,
will fight the
Mark, let me go ahead and sorry, Tim, let me go ahead
Switch
and
them
Yeah,
out.
you want to switch the tokens first? Yeah.
somewhere so you can actually roll.
Look, folks, we finally have it. Combat. Yes.
Go for it.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Let's initiate.
Okay, I clicked on my guy. Hey, look, I did it right for once.
You did it! Oh God, thank you.
Let's see if I did it right. It should work. What? Damn it. Oh, I had echo on. I'm sorry, folks.
Yeah, you echoey as hell.
Be sorry. That's fun.
Thank you.
Wow. You got a little brown on
There's
your
a
nose
lot of
there,
people.
bud.
There's a lot of people here.
It's a man.
A lot of people here. It's all love. It's all love. What's up, baby?
Wow.
There's no chance for me to splash up any more water on the blouse, correct?
No, not at this moment. No, not at this
Damn
point in
it.
time.
I tried. He goes, it's been a long quarantine.
For real. Wow. Okay, there's no really. Okay. That is. Hold on.
I think I just like saying the word blouse. It's just funny
Sick.
to me.
Okay.
Game.
Yes.
Blouse.
Look at the gams on that dame. Wow.
Ridiculous.
Wow. Wow.
Let him drown.
Did we
So-
mention we're all old?
I know.
Let me go ahead and get this done right here. Boom.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wow. What a great roll. All right.
I'm gonna get some air
Animals.
horns. Are you ready for some combat? Air horn.
As you pull in your rope, I wish for you to go ahead and take into stock what has actually happened at this point in time. Now that you've heard the call from Hoy from the incoming owlbear, you are fully in the situation of rescuing a friend from the river,
Yes.
being attacked from another end,
Yeah.
which is already two fronts, and now you also look behind you and see the armor that you have removed in an attempt to go ahead and pull your people out of the water.
Oops.
You are currently in a fallacy of preparedness. You are now unarmored, taking care of two situations at once against a foe that has now revealed themselves to be dangerous. What do you do?
Now run.
This is somewhat of a sticky wicket. Oh wait, I just want to say one thing. That your crab, there's two crab, not two crab. I mean, there's two owlbears on the screen.
No.
And,
Yeah, I know, because dude, there's a freaking owlbear on this map. You wanted an owlbear to save you,
But
so
it's so
here's a
cute.
freaking owlbear. No, dude, this is what you get. I told
Aw,
you,
man.
I told
You can-
you
but-
that
but
I
look
had
at
a
that
bear
one
for
away.
him.
But
I had a
Naga's there
freaking
too.
crab for him, but no.
No. Naga's there too.
Owlbear versus owlbear. That's what I
No,
hear.
that's not what I'm saying. Like Naga's character's there
Oh,
too.
because I've got two things there. Yeah, that's
Yeah, there's two
true.
things.
You can take one of them off.
I do enjoy the
Okay,
cuteness,
okay,
but they are
okay.
two. Yes.
Okay, I was about to rage. I was like, ah!
No, I
All right.
enjoy the cuteness. It's divine.
Okay, wait. So I'm confused. Am I going right now, or is this?
Yes.
You are going right now. What are you gonna do?
Okay.
Not doing.
I'm just letting you know the current situation.
Right.
Not
So
good.
I should be somewhat armored still, right?
Because you took
You
off just the
took
top
off
part.
your chainmail from your top part, so I'm
Right.
gonna go ahead and guess that's the majority of your defense,
Slowly.
unless you have shield plating on like your legs, which
Well, I mean,
doesn't
would have
really
chain.
make-
I would have.
It would
chain
have
armor.
you would have like chain skirt, but it would not go ahead and constitute the full AC
No,
that
of
you
course
have.
not. No.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just was wondering if it would afford any protection, but as
Yeah,
far as
you're still. I would say you're still lightly armored, but I would not say that you are in any way, shape, or form like the
Alright.
full AC that you
Ready
have.
for battle.
I would take at least 3 points off your AC.
All right. I grab my axe and I axe from my side, and I use what's it called?
That hawk hotness.
Not enmity, the other one. Oh, yeah, abjure enemy. I raised my axe in the air and said, "You shall not pass," and slam my axe into the tree next to me. Not the blade, just the hilt into the tree, just to slam and make a noise. And
Okay. Is that a charisma check or is it a wisdom check?
Would be.
What am I gonna do?
yeah, here
Intimidation,
we go.
maybe?
Let's see. No, not a bit
I
great.
wish I
No,
could swim.
It's a wisdom. Yeah, here we go.
Okay,
Yeah.
I got to do a wisdom saving throw then.
Yes.
Oh, you're
Okay,
doing a
let's
thing.
see.
Oh,
Oh, he's doing a thing.
Let's
He's doing a
see.
thing. What's this thing?
oh,
He's doing a
I
thing.
like it.
Do the thing, man.
Okay. The owlbear sees you raise your axe and slam into this wood. And honestly, the wood reverberates and it caused the other trees around it to also shake from the impact of you exclaiming your defiance of the appearance of this owlbear. And upon doing so, the vibration itself seems to shake some leaves clear,
Dude.
and it seems that the owlbear is not alone.
Oh no.
Oh.
And
Well, what
with
about
your
me?
action,
Huh?
with your action, you also brought the attention of what seems to be its mate, as
Come on, man.
it too pulls itself out of the forest and starts to cluck and worry at the area around, and is now taking a aggressive stance against you.
No. Stop being
The
cute.
owlbear that you initially began to intimidate sees your actions and then kind of huffs at you and then puts its two clawed paws to the side, almost like it's standing its ground against you. It seems that your attempt to try and dissuade the owlbear from approaching you has fallen on deaf ears.
All right. Well, it still should be moving at half speed, even so. But
Okay,
unless
good to know.
it's completely immune.
Okay, so it can only move. Okay, got it. Okay, remember also these are 10 unit squares, so
Okay.
just be
So
aware.
10 feet.
10 feet.
Gotcha.
Actually, I think I can change that. Hold on, let me see.
Oh,
It's okay.
What are the-
Yeah, it should show 10
Unit
feet
of
now.
measurements.
If
All
you
right.
guys use a ruler, it should show 10 feet. Yeah. There you
Okay.
go.
Thank you.
Meanwhile, let's see. I'm gonna get myself into a different position down here. I know this is in 10-foot square, so I know we're on top of each other, but I'm moving farther down the farther away a bit.
Let's see. I can make you guys.
Okay.
Oh, I
shrink it.
can't make you guys smaller, can I?
No, it's,
No, I
it's
can't.
good size.
Lame.
It's all good. It's all good.
Okay. So you're gonna move to where Hoy is, I'm guessing.
Yeah,
Okay.
don't want to leave him on his own.
Okay. Hoy, you're up next. What would you like to do, man?
Ooh, try and shoot
see-
an arrow
you
in their
see
head with a
two-
rope.
Stop shooting.
Oh,
arrows
so you're
at
gonna
me.
Evil
Are we
with
in
the arrow.
initiative order?
Oh yeah, good point.
What are we
Wouldn't Tim
doing?
go- wouldn't- Oh no, that's right. Hoy
Yes,
got the
it's then Hoy, right?
No, it's
Well,
actually.
I-
Oh, it's
like
not. It's
three.
not
I'd
in
have been
order.
first.
Oh, it's not in
Yeah.
order.
Oh,
That's
good,
why.
good.
That's why.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
So it's supposed to be. Oh my god! It's not even supposed to be
Pretzels.
Aaron's first.
It's
It's supposed to be
Pretzels.
Oh yeah,
Pretzels
that's
first.
why I was
Okay,
wondering.
Pretzels.
I was
Yeah, my
curious.
bad.
So maybe-
Pretzels, you're up
since
first.
he was
Save
engaged.
me.
So go ahead. So Animus,
Yeah.
you already went. Your turn's already done.
Yeah.
Pretzels, what you gonna do, dog?
Okay, so quick situation check here. Evil is still underwater, drifting away, right?
Yes,
there's
correct.
He's a
Is
crab.
he
has
underwater?
also-
Because I've got
I'm
him.
on the
He's
ground.
currently grabbed by a crab.
Oh,
Yes.
so
Above the
you
water by
grappled
now?
him. Okay, so he's
Yeah.
not moving. I don't have to worry about that immediate danger.
No,
He's not being swept away. Okay,
no.
I am going to fall back all the same. Further down this way. What my 30-foot range to put distance between me and them, and then fire the
Okay.
crossbow.
Okay.
That's-
Cool.
That's my plan. However far away I can get. So was it 3 squares or something?
It's you were
Far away as I
currently
can.
you were here, correct? And you're moving 1, 2,
Yeah.
3
Still
to
see
here.
me farther.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
Because the crossbow range is pretty good. So,
Yeah.
Do
You're
it.
good.
and that way I'll be further down the river in case somebody else falls in
Oh my
and starts
God.
getting stuck.
Good point. Good point.
Jesus.
Air horns.
Okay, and are you gonna? So
Okay.
you're gonna be shooting for which one? Let me go ahead and color these so you guys
I
can
guess
tell which
whichever
one.
one's closest to me is which one I'll fire at.
Blue one or the red
Do
one?
it.
Let's go for blue.
Okay, so blue, you're gonna shoot at big old blue. Okay, go ahead and make a shot.
Big bucks. No whammy.
All right, here we go.
You got this.
There we go.
Do I?
That's
Did something
nice.
happen?
Okay,
Ooh.
so
there
that's
it is.
18 for
Very
6 damage. So the bolt from the spiral, like what is it called? I'm sorry, I completely
Light
blanked on that.
crossbow?
The
Did you
elven
give me a
spiral,
name? Yes.
elven spiral crossbow, fires its odd bolts of kind of a humming attribute, and the thunk that you hear is followed by a screech from the owlbear that you would aim at before you would turn tail and ran. Do you wish to do anything else with your bonus action?
I fell back. It wasn't. I didn't run.
Semantics. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna hide. I'm gonna finish my move with a hide.
Okay, where are you gonna hide there, bud?
This foliage here, the trees I'm at. I'm gonna.
You'd
just
have to
sort of-
be around here probably to go ahead and be able to hide behind this tree.
Okay, so there's nothing. There's nothing
There's
there.
actually nothing right here. No. You are
Right.
standing out in the middle. That's why I was like, "Are you sure about that, bud?
Where you
There's a
gonna hide?
stump right here with your name on it."
Well,
Or a rock.
maybe I knew.
Use the
So
stump.
how about this stump? Then? Why don't I just fall back to that point behind this stump?
Okay, yeah, I can say that
That-
you fell behind this this here stump. Yeah. I'll say that you're like right here. That's fine. You're not in the water. I'll just say that
Not
you're
in
not
the
in the water.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not in the
So
water.
let's do the stealth roll and finish my turn.
Cool.
Do it.
Ah,
Yeah,
that's
you
not
feel
so
pretty
great.
hidden there, bud. Dude, you feel pretty damn hidden.
Wow. Okay, I need to make
guys.
zoom into the
Damn
hiding.
Oh my God.
Pretty damn hidden there, guys.
You got Roman candles and sparklers.
All right.
God.
Hoy, you're up
Finish
next, man. What are you doing?
Let's see. I am going to Hunter's Mark this guy
Which one?
and shoot him.
Which
The one that got hit by
This
pretzel.
one.
That
Okay.
one, okay.
You're gonna hunter's mark him with your bonus action. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Do it.
Where is that stupid? There we go.
There you go.
Oh, nice.
You gotta roll another D6 there, bud.
All right.
Do it. I love.
So as the shot from your longbow hisses out and hits the owlbear in the shoulder, it screams out and takes the blow to its body, and is now focused in on you, Ruben.
Why me?
What else would you like to do there? What else would you like to do there, Ruben?
I want to go this way.
It's so funny. We learned all these new formations from Anubis, and we're all like, "Fuck it."
Yeah, really.
I'm assuming if you want to get towards me, you have to kind of get past that.
true.
Let me walk a little bit behind the Animus. Because if I piss him off, I want him to go past the Animus to get to me.
That's the point. But we also have to remember she's not as armored as she was before.
Yeah, but she's got a big ass axe.
And her blouse is wet.
You are brain damaged.
Yes. Yes, I am not a wise character. In fact, some would say I'm an imbecile, but a very evil imbecile.
Sorry, came in. Hold on one second.
Okay. So, in the chat, what is up?
I guess it's like a
Oh,
show up since they didn't show up. for
Love
the
you, Tim.
initial,
You have a fan.
test.
Oh,
I
They
can't
can actually
Aw.
come
read
through.
the chat.
Well, now
What
it's-
is
I don't
this?
know. Is it really?
I don't know if it's like a scare tactic to do somebody's shooting.
I love the sad brooding.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you got some love in the chat.
That's right.
Welcome.
Awesome. And I'm gonna have to
So-
go look.
While we're in this intermission, this dark intermission, I will say welcome everybody to the stream. We are just playing some games and whatnot. Not playing some games. We're playing some D&D. Yeah.
All right, sorry about that. Okay, I'm back. So Hoy, you ran back and
Roll
are hiding. Naga, you are up, bro. You are a
Okay.
crab in the middle of the water.
Crab,
So now that I'm
save me. Crab
holding
man.
you by the neck.
Use your...
So can I pull up? Can I? Is there enough bank that I can pull him out now?
You're gonna have to move You're gonna move half movement, so that means that's gonna get you just out of the water.
Okay.
And you have to make a strength check to see if you can actually battle your way out of the water.
Move sideways.
So give me a athletics check for the crab.
For the crab. Okay. Athletics. That's gonna be. I don't have it set up, but it's a +1. So
Oh my god,
You see the
y'all are so stupid.
Sorry, there's some some
I hate you.
shenanigans going on. Game.
I hate you so much.
Damn you.
Oh.
So
as you plot to get yourself closer to the edge of the river, the general current of the water that you're in is extremely strong, and even as you kind of bat your little crab legs to try and get yourself closer to the water, you still find yourself being sucked down the path of the area, and you and Evil now continue to coast down another.
Sorry.
Wait, I can't do
feet.
anything at all, or no?
He's holding you.
No,
You said you didn't resist.
That's what I'm saying. Is there nothing I can do to help, like get us out?
No.
Right.
Well, you guys
Yeah,
are
wouldn't
now
it be
being.
his
You guys are being. You guys are currently
listening?
being treated as one person. Like you are currently being grappled by this crab. So if he moves, you move.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Can I do
So,
like some Iron Man move and jettison myself?
I mean, that depends on your turn, but it's not your turn yet.
I know.
I mean, it is about to be. Naga, would you like to do anything else?
My swim speed doesn't slow that progress down or anything like that. No.
I mean, you can.
Since I'm a natural swimmer.
Your actions at this point in time are to go ahead and try and actually get out of the water. But your current attempt to try and get out of the strong part of the river was met with failure at this point. So you are currently still in the strong area of the river, and you are unable to move out of the water.
Yay! But we're still above water, right?
You are still above water. Yes.
Okay. So he's not drowning anymore. Okay.
Yeah. So Animus, we already
And
had
on
your
that note, I'm gonna take a pit stop. I'll be back in a minute.
Hi,
All right.
Evil.
Yes.
You are currently in the grips of a crab that is quickly descending down the river. What would you like to do?
I cast command. I command him to get me out.
Right.
I command swim.
Yeah. About that.
Okay. So let's see.
You like to,
I mean, I can't grab on it to anything or nothing, huh?
nope.
I have my boomerang. Yes.
Yes.
Boomerang.
Yep.
I mean, there's not much I can do. It seems like. I mean,
are you sure?
I mean,
Yeah, meditate spell or something?
no, I got mage hand, but that can't.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Does it? If any, it's like if anyone had any, I just need some rope, man. What's in the adventure? Hold on a second. So I got the backpack, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing in the backpack. I just fall in the water, I just like turn into a popsicle. I'm just like, I can't do anything.
Oh man.
Like, real talk. I mean, there's not much I
Yes.
can do. I just
As you are helpful, as
You're
your
out there.
benevolent DM, let me descend from the heavens and aid you, my child.
Can I swim?
There is a ability that you can use called the help
What's help?
action. And the help actions allows the person receiving the help to receive advantage on whatever check that they are trying to make.
Okay. So, right now Tim's
Can
trying
you-
to.
Yes.
Okay, so I would like to help Tim get me out of the water. Is that a possibility?
Okay. That is a possibility. How are you going to help Tim get you guys out of
I
the water?
move his arm bits fast. I use the crab bits. I don't break him. I don't use the butter sauce. I just wiggle his arms. I go, crab man beast, do your worst.
Wow.
Be the sea, crab man. You.
Wow.
No. Okay. I can't just help myself and swim. No.
I mean, you can attempt to go ahead and help him swim.
Can
Yes,
I
you
help
can go ahead.
myself to his rope?
No, he doesn't have any rope on him.
Why?
He's currently shifted. So he has no back, but he's not Banjo Kazooie. He doesn't freaking transform.
He's not like the Hulk. He doesn't have purple shorts on still.
Dude. No.
Damn it.
No.
I use my dark boomerang. And okay, so I would like to help him. So right now his situation is he's trying to swim.
All you have to do is say that you're attempting the help action.
I want
and all you have
help.
to do is you're
Help.
just trying to go ahead and try and swim towards the shore. That's
I
all
don't
you
even
need
know
to do.
about this, but help him. Yes. I
Yeah,
use
that's
my dark magics and I summon
one of
the
the-
power to help by
one of the-
congratulating him and then also
It's
doing
one of the
a
acts
of vicious
talking
mockery.
about.
I
Oh
would
my
like to,
God.
let's see. I can't move his arm crabby bits, right?
You can't do anything at this moment. You're saying that you're using the help action, therefore, at this point, you've already used your action, and you can't really move unless you're trying to go ahead and contest his hold on you.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
okay, so just being clear, I can't
Mm-hmm.
do anything besides hold on to him. I can't even try to swim and get myself out of this situation. Is that correct?
I mean, if you say that you're going to try and swim out of his grasp, you have to go ahead and tell Tim, and Tim has to say whether or not he's going to actually let you go or not.
Oh, that's sweet. Okay. I go,
What am I
grab
doing?
man.
What? Am I letting you
So, Evil is possibly attempting to swim for it on his own.
Oh,
That's the thing, because I
Okay.
just don't know what's going on with my swimming situation right now. Is it just that the water is just like super fast and I can't like just?
Fast, you are now currently being held by a giant crab that is seeming to swim against the current at least a little bit and slowing your descent. But at
Okay.
this point in time,
So then I
Not
kick
major.
my little feetses
There you go.
with
You
the
got it.
water, like
Okay.
like the little kicky board thing, like swimming. Yes,
Like
I use the dark magics and I find the
book-
power to kick.
the boogie board,
Yeah, the
find
boogie
the
board.
dark.
The dark boogie board. Yes,
Okay.
that's it.
keyboard magic.
That's what I do.
Dope.
I
Dope.
help.
Okay.
I did not
That-
understand the situation. Sorry.
As to the owl bears themselves, they both look at the two people in front of them and see that the elven creature that shot at it
Mhm.
seems to be caught the same. So it rushes forward and makes 2 attacks against you, Hoy.
You.
Have you tried to negotiate with it? Perhaps a hug. Treats.
I don't suppose Mark gets a hit at him.
That misses. Does a let's see.
Offer
Ooh,
it
wow.
lollipops.
Wow. Okay, does a 13 hit?
I have a armor class of 14.
Yes.
Does a 22 hit?
Very much.
Just say no. Just say no. No, it misses. Not this time.
So a claw whips out and clips you in your side there, bud, and you take 10 damage as blood is
Damn.
now side.
Your definition of clipping.
Are
Much
they
different.
working out? Are they lifting, bro?
Uh-huh.
The other owlbear sees this happening and sees its prey elsewhere and advances on the oh wait,
Crab?
let's see. Advances on
The fair
the
maiden.
that shot at its mate. That's 1, 2,
Oh, no.
and that's 3.
Oh, y'all
At
are here.
full
That's
speed or at half speed?
Right. Or perhaps a medium speed.
They're at full speed. That's its doubled speed. It took its action to go ahead and close the distance with you, and is now standing next to you, Princess.
Perhaps a medium
It
pace.
seems that your attempt to hide from the owlbears was unsuccessful. Princess, it is
man.
now your turn, my friend. What would you like to do?
Hugs. Beat it
Oh,
with
what
kindness
would
and love.
I like to do? Oh, so quick question about the
What's up?
map graphic we're looking at. Is
Uh-huh.
that actually a way to cross the river, or is that just something that came along with the graphic?
That is something actually to cross the river.
Oh, so we can cross the river at this point. Interesting.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. So he sidled up alongside me and then doesn't have an attack at this point. Is that correct? I mean, he didn't attack. It's my move.
No, he used both of his movements to go ahead and get close to you. He has to use
I
an
see.
action to do that, and his action is usually what he uses to attack.
Okay.
He wants belly rubs. Oh, he's so cute.
Give me rubs.
Yes.
So,
Get it.
now we've only landed hits on blue owlbear. Is that correct?
And you landed a hit of what is it? 6. All right, not 6. That was 6 damage to the one that you guys saw initially. And then there was the other 6 damage that was done to the same owlbear. So it was total of 12 damage done to the one that's on Hoy right now.
Okay. And they are engaged in fight.
The one above you is currently engaged with Hoy, and it seems Animus as well. And the other one that you see, the red one, is now on your face.
Yes,
Bring
on
it
my
down
face.
your
Perfect.
neck.
So, gonna do a sneak attack on the blue owlbear with my ranged weapon.
Tight.
And then I'm gonna get the hell out of here. Let's see. Action, attack, crossbow,
Crossbow.
Good luck.
and
Good number.
let it fly.
No whammy,
Oh,
no whammy.
yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
That's a solid 18.
There we go.
So, like a mortar shell, you shoot this thing up into the air over Animus's head, and Animus, all you hear is a whoop as it goes over your head, and then there's a popping noise as it redirects downwards into down into the owlbear, and this time it hits somewhere inside of its rib cage, taking a digging bite into its side, dealing a good 18 damage. Well done.
Oh, well done. Well done. Save me.
What else would you like to? What else would you like to do?
I'm gonna hightail it out of here.
Okay.
And that.
I thought we were
This
friends.
is a good question. Shall I move and hide, or shall I
Save me.
dash and
Disengage.
create more distance?
Disengage.
Oh, yeah, that's a good move. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Well, am I engaged if he never landed an attack?
That is
Yes.
true.
I mean, we never got into hand-to-hand fighting,
Within combat distance with the creature.
so I'm considered engaged even though we haven't. Okay.
Mhm.
Well, disengage it is then. Going to disengage and move. Is that something I roll, or I just get that?
No, you get that as a free action there, bud.
Okay.
You're a rogue,
Yeah.
and thus you are a bitch.
Well, come on now. No reason why we can't all still be friends.
Salt. Little bit of
Wait.
salt.
Wait. Oh, I'm so sorry.
No,
What?
he's not sorry. Don't
You're
listen to him.
so
He's
sorry.
lying. He's not sorry.
Okay, I misread. They have a speed of 40 feet, not 20. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
So he's faster.
So what are you saying?
So he's going to
You
make
got
2
an attack
attacks.
in?
He'll make it
Oh,
up.
it's a little late now. I mean, maybe on your next turn.
He's on crutches. He has crutches. He's slow.
It's 40 feet on you. Okay.
So, did Mark's whatever thing that slowed them down not take effect on this one, or
That was on the
Well,
one
it's
that
not
was
that one
marked.
first of all, and second, once people started attacking it, it
oh, that's all bets are
wore
off.
off. So
Yeah.
I would
Alright.
cast something if I could.
Mhm.
But I'm swinging.
So, what are we saying here?
So at this
about
point in
to
time,
happen?
you can disengage. I'm not going to go ahead and attack you because you make a good point. The turn is already actually you haven't done anything
past.
to at this point, but it is already passed. Honestly, me being the evil DM that I know I am,
Very
I
evil.
will I would attack you, but it's to be fair, just to make sure that like in the future, like you would do the same thing for me. Yeah, I would say that you
I
can go
would
ahead
not.
and move without getting
Of course you
mauled
wouldn't.
by this bear, this fucking
All right.
tank of a bear.
Okay, so then let's just say disengage and run,
Okay.
which is going to give me Where the hell do I run to?
On top of the wall.
Fly, you fools!
You can go further down the river, down here.
Yeah.
Mark, you could have totally done the you should not pass thing on this tree stump. There'll be plenty.
And
of
just then,
opportunities.
the tree stump starts moving. It's
Yeah, so I guess I'm going to move down into the trees.
Be careful of the trees, man.
1, 2, 3.
There
Right,
might be
be
more.
careful of the trees. I want to move down here into the trees. I guess that's the
Place
move.
is safe.
Trees are
Yeah,
Use the
no place is safe. You're right.
disengage action or no?
Yes, disengage and then move. Yep.
Okay.
I need to see what this
As you
says.
you backflip over the freaking owlbear, and as it watches you go over your head, you dash towards the trees as your salvation. Next up, we have Hoy. What are you gonna do, dog? You are currently being accosted by a large bear.
And I'm gonna put my Slayer's Prey thing on him too.
Okay.
Ooh, do that, please.
Now I'm gonna hit it with two short sword attacks.
Do it.
Oh.
Do it. Okay. Oops, I have the wrong button pressed. Let's see. Let's see the stats. There we go. I'm so stinky. I have not showered today yet.
Oh, I
rolled
dropped my
bad.
sword.
What?
That's one.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
a plus
I got
5.
another one.
Got another one there, bud.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Oh, hell.
Yeah, as you put your bow to the side and start whipping around with your short swords, you feel it's almost as if you're a whirling dervish of death. But honestly, from afar, you look like a kid acting like a Beyblade in the back.
Wow. Shots fired.
I think I'm getting the top part.
The owlbear kind of watched you kind of like try and accost it, and it easily dodges out of the way of your two attacks. What else would
I
you
think
like to
I'm
do,
getting
bud?
both together.
What else would you like?
Save me.
What's that?
What else would you like to do?
Let's see.
You can move, and that's about it.
I'll try to move.
Don't move.
Don't move. Okay.
Okay.
I would say
Don't
here.
provoke whatever you do. Don't provoke an attack of opportunity. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
Oh, I'm gonna face him the whole time. I just want to move around this direction, I suppose.
Okay.
Just
I will say that
make sure you don't get hit.
I'd say that's fine.
Wait. Okay. Oh shit! I keep running on top of. Okay. Well, I can't motion this kid. Like I'm trying to be like right here, but
You can't. It's not possible. Sorry, bud.
okay. Until he stays right there.
Okay.
So you want to be here?
Actually, I want to be like more this way. The whole idea. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, you're still in combat range. You're fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Naga, you are now currently being helped by the boogie board of Doom. Yes.
Evil boogie.
I would
board,
go
by the
ahead
way.
and say you can go ahead and make a athletics check with advantage to try and get out of the river.
Okay. Hold on a second. Before you do that, can I see these? I don't know if I like how high the river walls are. Can I see this?
The river walls aren't that high. I'm basically using something that was like
Yeah.
slapdash put together, dude.
That's
Like
fine.
walls
So
aren't there.
Is there actually really like a shallow spot here?
No.
Okay.
We're gonna treat this little area right
Fine.
here and
Fine.
along it as the actual like the coast of the river. I couldn't find a river
Fine.
map fast enough for the shit
All right.
fuckery that was happening that I described. It was my
Okay.
fault.
Okay, that's okay. Hey, better.
Hell yeah, nice.
Hey, okay, with that effort, yes, you do pull yourself and Evil out onto the
On that side, yeah. I was
edge
gonna
of
say
the
this
water. And
Air
you guys
horns.
are now pulled out of the river.
Can I give him a high
Yay.
five or something?
with that
Wait,
action.
not right next to that owlbear.
Good point.
Over here, you mean?
Nah, dude.
Shut up. You mean
Nah, dude.
here?
You don't get to choose where you disembark.
Come on.
Ooh.
You then disembark to find yourself face to face with what seems to be a very large bear that got slapped together with an owl.
Excellent.
As one does.
Yes.
As one
bear.
does,
Oh my god.
say that you still have a bonus action. Would you like to do anything with your bonus action?
Bonus action?
Get it.
I can't nothing. It's a bonus action. I can't attack on a bonus action.
Can you transform?
Goose
He's already transformed.
Could, but
No,
that would be very
out of crab.
dangerous.
Like I don't know how much
I
the crab
know.
does. Is a crab good?
Crab can do
Well,
things.
currently,
Yeah.
Crab also has like a network of wooded vines around his body, and around his claw, there is a collection of luminescent green
Oh,
orbs
yeah.
that are
Can
kind
that
of.
thing do anything? Hold on a second.
Mm.
Where's that thing?
Well,
Hold
then.
on. Hold on.
Make sure to check and see if it was a bonus
Yeah.
action.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking to see. Where's shield, blah, blah, blah. Action, you can do that. Pustules that glow with a green light. No, that's an action. The fancy shield thing is an action.
Tight. All right. Well, then that
So-
would lead me to
So
that you can use the action. You would use bonus action to twiddle your
Right.
thumbs.
Yes.
Got it. Got it.
to look at this owlbear and go, oh
Got it.
or I should
So-
say,
Animus, you're up, man. What are you
Do
doing?
it.
All right. Just so I'm clear, if I have any like light armor, are we talking about like AC 12, 11, 13? What?
You're at not -3 AC. So wherever you were before,
Okay,
you are now
3 less. Okay. All right. In that case, right.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, I'm going to I'll cast Bane on and use my action to cast Bane on both the creatures. They need
That is
charisma
wisdom
saving throw.
Charisma saving throw. Fuck.
Ooh. Very nice.
Fancy.
nice.
He's got all the
Alright, let's
toys.
see. Okay. And tight. So as you prick your hand to use the blood for the spell, the blood immediately sizzles on your hand, and the vapors of both of the blood shoot out towards these two individual owlbears, and it seems that they dig in, and each one kind of shudders a little bit, almost as if something is walking over their grave, and each one has been cast with some form of malady
Cool.
from your spell.
All right. I also like to, as a bonus action, I cast. Yeah, I think it'd be best. I cast Shield of Faith on Hoy.
Mm.
Shield
So-
of Faith on boy.
What's that do?
Yeah. So he should
Now,
get.
is that concentration?
Oh, yeah. Bane is concentration. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
Bane
I can't do it. You're right.
Is Shield of Faith concentration as well?
Yes, they both are.
Okay,
Yeah.
just making sure.
Yeah. Thank you for that. No, that's true. In that case, as a bonus action, no, that's concentration too. Damn it. All right. Too much concentration.
I know, dude. It's a paladin struggle, man. Everything's concentration.
No.
All right. All right. I just yell out of this string of curse words at it.
Roll to intimidate.
This is where good vicious mockery might come in handy.
Yeah.
Right?
Still, you have now been freshly dropped on the fucking shores of this pebble river. Now you are resplendent in your wet robes and
Yes.
drooping hair.
Not robes. I'm wearing tight leather pants.
Oh, tight leather pants. They are
blouse.
not loose fitting anymore. It's now droopy fitting, man. You can see the frail,
For the ladies. Yes. Ooh la la.
Slim slim, thick form that you hide under your.
Yes. And watch
your
the viewer
blouse?
count drop. It's like, oh, I threw up in my mouth a little bit. It's disgusting. Okay.
What would you like to do, Evil?
Oh my god. I kind of want to burn something. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, you can.
Let's
Totally
try
within
out
your
this.
power.
I go.
Just step out to the side and
But
burn away.
I'm worried about everyone's armor class situation right now. I don't want anyone to die. So,
step to one
but
side.
we do have a lot of killers. So let's do this. Invisibility. No. I want to cast.
Out there.
Okay. I've summoned the dark magics, and I reach out my hands. I go, look, I've learned a new trick today. Scorching ray.
Okay.
And I would like to burn his face. This one.
I need you to roll 3 individual spell attacks then.
3? Come on, man. All right.
It's 3 bolts of freaking energy. You have to roll for each one.
All right. Fine. Oh, no. You know what I do? I want to cast blindness.
Oh, okay. So you want to cast blindness instead.
Yeah, so he won't
Okay.
hit all these folks.
Okay.
Because these guys are
good idea.
straight up killers, so.
Okay. You want to cast blindness?
Sure.
I think.
Okay.
Hold on.
That is
The way he
Constitution
says it,
saving
it doesn't
throw.
sound right.
Constitution saving throw? Okay.
Is
So are you sure you want me to do that?
It's
Because you're flipping between Scorching Ray and Deafness Blindness.
right. The reason why, hear me out, folks. So the thought is, this thing, if it's blind, he won't know who he's attacking, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh, don't say it like that.
He might fall in the water. Hell.
Uh-huh.
I know. Command.
Okay.
Wait, it has to be humanoid, right?
Pick something other.
No, I do. I say
I'm
No,
just
you
roll-
have
I'm
to be able to speak its
Going
language.
with
though.
every single one. It's like, okay.
That's right. You have to make it. You have to speak its language. That's right. That's why I need to learn that language spell. Okay.
I mean, clickety, clickety, clickety.
Okay. So let's just do blindness.
Okay. You're going to do blindness.
Yes.
Okay. That's a con save of 14.
I believe. Hold up. I got pulled up again. Blindness.
Don't worry about it. No, I already read it.
Yeah, 14. Yeah, that's it.
As you in your hand to go ahead and blind this now massive owlbearish creature. You extend your hand, and it seems that the water that you were currently swimming in seems to have grounded your magical abilities a bit, because as you extended your hand, the light around the purple light around your hand flickers and then fades and dies.
Ew. Don't touch the water, folks. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad.
All right, next
Well,
up
now
we
we
have
know.
the owlbears.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you wish to go ahead and move, Evil.
Well, I would like to move away from that.
To the
Behind
side.
Okay. Okay. Okay, that's 5, 10, 15. Okay, yeah, you can totally do
Cat's
that.
like, wait, I'm trying to hide. What are you doing?
I know, right? This
Okay.
is bad news. Can I scream this out? Spells don't work.
See the two of you like pushing each other forward.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't touch
This
the wall.
owlbear here is going to see its prey running away from it and quickly gives chase. Boom and boom.
Ooh, good timing.
It is going to attack Pretzels
Do I get to
twice.
Fight him on the way.
He hasn't exited your
Attack,
zone of combat.
yeah, so,
Ah,
So it's gonna claw at you and bury you. Oh wait, I guess it would, seeing as it is 10 feet. I guess yeah. So yeah, I would say it would yes.
okay.
You would get an opportunity of attack.
Then hold on. This is good. Cool. Hold on. I get
Do
to
you-
what is it?
A
Target is grappled.
D
Okay.
attack.
Yeah.
Okay,
So I get
Does-
a claw attack,
go for it.
do it.
and I get what is it? Plus what? Plus 3.
Wow. Okay.
Bro, dude,
Uh,
holy shit.
huh.
Today, dude, this session is just not your session, bro.
Dude, we might
Oh,
have to end
I
this
don't feel
episode
good.
early.
I don't feel good. Oh my
You
god.
just gotta pay attention to the successes. I mean, he did save Evil.
Yeah,
Made
Quit
it
with
out.
your pep talks. Quit it.
yeah, we need like
up.
like Animus does another pep talk from the other side of the.
You see the giant crab extend his claw, trying to grab on the leg of the owlbear. And by the way, I would also check your features as a giant crab and make sure you keep track of like what actually happens when you attack somebody.
Yeah,
just
I could grapple him if I'd have gotten him, but I missed.
So as he goes by, you just miss his claw as it's barreling by you, and it hits Pretzels twice. Does a 16 hit?
I have a 16 armor class.
Okay, so that does hit. That's going to
roll
be
roll a d4 and subtract it from that.
oh son of a bitch.
From his attack?
Yes.
Yes.
So then, no, it does
Okay.
not.
Okay,
When
so
does a 16 not hit a 16?
Ah, you need to save.
So that one does not hit. Let's see the other
Nice.
one. Bitch. That is so
Take that,
annoying.
kid.
That's beautiful.
In your face.
Oh god. Okay, so as this owlbear barrels towards you, Pretzels, you see like again that shutter kind of rolls over its shoulders, and as it tries to attack you, it seems to be trying to attack your after image rather than you. It's you yourself, and you easily dodge both the bite that goes for your face as well as the claw that goes for your midsection.
I don't know why this thing hates me so much.
Owlbear over here is
You're so cute and lovable.
is going to attack Hoy again because it wouldn't make sense for him to just randomly attack Animus now that he's cast a concentration spell. That wouldn't make any sense.
Oh man.
Attack Hoy twice.
I want to use this hex axe, but I'm scared.
Okay. That's
What?
a
Oh, I'll tell you about this
26.
later.
Jesus.
What?
What?
What kind
happened?
of bonuses does it have if you kept rolling 26?
Plus 7.
What?
Wow.
Ouch.
It's a dude. Dude. Owlbears aren't anything to fuck with, dude.
It's a big
Okay.
boy.
So it's a 23 hit.
No.
Nope.
Good to know.
It
Okay.
does connect.
Oh my god.
Let's see.
No.
I'm okay.
Okay. Does a 16 hit?
Even with the minus?
Yes, even with the minus.
Oh yeah, that connected too.
No.
You have a 14 normally, right?
I have a 14.
Shit. Okay,
Man.
you have a 16 now, but it just hit. Yeah.
Okay.
That's just one above me.
Let's
That's not good.
see. So that's gonna be. So it goes ahead and takes a good chunk of you. It gets a real good hold on you with an attack, and then like it pulls you in, drags you into its space, and then just bites down into your shoulder, and you take 20 damage.
What?
Oh,
Ouch.
What? We need
Huh.
to
no,
get that.
that's not right.
Really?
All right.
Are you sure?
Oh my god.
Like, huh,
Oh,
Can you use a calculator?
you
yeah, I
missed the
use a
hit
calc-
point.
That's
I
not
got you. You missed me, bitch.
I can't
You
cast any
missed my hit
spells.
point.
Yeah,
Oh,
14
God.
plus 16. Yeah,
That's
14
not
plus
bad.
Maybe
6.
once you dry off a little.
Yeah,
dude,
I
you're
start shaking.
You're so lucky. You low rolled his damage on the second bite. Oh my god, you
That
were
was
so
lucky?
Lucky?
Yeah.
20. It's just 20.
Okay, next up, Pretzels. What are you gonna do, dude?
Oh, let's see.
Uh,
I'm going to shoot him.
let's see. Touch.
Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
I've been swung at.
See.
Do I guess I have to use a disengage to get away or not?
Yes.
I would. I would have
Yes.
to disengage. So we're going to have to disengage. We waste that move again. Disengage. And then I'm going to move. I can't really hide at the end of this, so I guess distance is my friend.
Yes.
I'm just going to move my full normal 30 away. And
You can
fire.
move one square. You can move
What's
one
that?
square. You can move one.
I can move
square.
another one. All right, so we'll back all the way off as far away as we can, and then crossbow.
20, 30. Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Take a shot.
Cool. And here we go.
Do it.
Do it.
Not bad.
Yeah,
Don't
maybe,
know.
maybe.
Don't know what that does.
Okay, that hits. So that's gonna
nice.
be a bolt. Once again, you Evil, you hear the buzzing whoomp as it goes through the air
Too
and
close.
thunks right into the owlbear's hide, taking a good chunk of its hide with it. That's gonna be 13 damage, dude. That thing is stout. What the fuck? All
Right, and this guy, this is the first hit, right? We haven't done any damage to this one yet.
I haven't done any damage to this one, no.
That sucks.
Okay, Hoy, you are up next. What would you like
I
to
would
do?
make you invisible if I could to get you out of there.
Well, here's the thing. I could try and heal myself, but this guy hits so damn hard it wouldn't matter.
I'm as a kind and benevolent DM, I would not heal at this moment.
Yeah.
Jump in the water.
Right.
Jump in the water. Get some milk.
Float
Way.
float away.
Float to safety.
I really want. Okay,
Yeah,
play that out, guys. Play that out. Say he jumps in the water.
Don't jump
He
in the water.
gets an attack of opportunity. He knocks him unconscious as he's going into the water. He then flows down the water with no help.
No, he can
Really?
disengage and
Really?
jump in
These
the
are
water.
just
Really?
suggestions. These aren't actual things to do. Do as
It'll
I
be
say.
the last thing he's expecting.
Yes.
Last thing
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're right. Brilliant.
killing me, killing me here.
All right. Here's one swing.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
you're gonna swing at him,
Damn,
on him.
boy.
Okay. Go
Hey,
ahead.
I gotta
Okay.
wait.
Hits. That hits.
Do it.
Hold on. Let's see. Close to 6.
Nice.
2.
Nice.
What are these? What are these?
That's my 100th mark in my rage.
Oh,
He's very
excellent.
angry. Yes, do these
Come on, he's
things.
got to be nearly dead now.
Come on now.
Yeah, right.
Can we talk you into that?
It's almost time to summon the battle foul.
Wait.
Right?
I have another swing.
Tim heard that.
Hold on.
You're gonna swing again with
Kill that battle.
I know.
The mother.
Battle fouls are worse.
Okay, that's
I'm
gonna
gonna eat
be 2 damage, not okay.
Does that hit?
That hits.
Yeah,
Oh,
So that's gonna be
good.
2 damage, not 5.
Huh?
2, not 5.
You don't get the you don't get the bonus on the damage for your roll
Oh, for which one?
for the second one. You still get the bonus on the hunter's mark and the slaying or whatever.
Okay.
The
Yeah. 2 6 side.
It's all good.
Jeez. 8, 9, 10.
Hell yeah.
Identical.
Damn.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. And that was the first one, and that's the second one. Okay. Okay. With that attack, the owlbear is definitely reeling. That's the two hits from the short sword. Like just
There's blood in the
freaking.
air.
It's
You know what this means.
from the,
Mostly mine.
it seems to be on its last legs.
Yes.
What would you like to do? Anything else? Move? Anything else?
I flick him off.
Yeah, owlbear looks and just. Okay, Naga, you're up, dude.
Foul
Okay, okay. Let me see if I can get this guy next to me. I guess he's next to me, right? Yeah. Close enough.
Mhm.
All right. Give me a second. Sorry.
Oh, don't worry about it. Don't
I-
stress.
Some of the
lost
dark
my
magics.
sheet. No.
I get 29 for the damage
Say
to that
his
guy.
name. His name is Battlefowl.
Whack.
Summon him.
Ooh,
That's
there we
good.
go.
Nice.
Finally.
Okay,
So
that
he
hits.
takes. He takes
All of the damage.
that.
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay,
He
Again.
takes that, and then he is grappled.
What?
I don't make a check. I don't make a check at all.
He is grappled. He can escape on an 11.
Oh, okay. So he can try and attempt to escape on his turn.
Yes, on his turn.
Okay,
So wait, what exactly is this?
it's crap.
That's because I'm
Crab
a
grapple.
crab, so I've got them big long crab hands.
Oh. Okay.
Did you also add your little pustule points?
So what?
Delicious.
Oh, the shield. Oh yeah, that's right. I get poison points.
My God.
You.
Hold on.
Pretty
Yeah,
nice.
the
Hold on.
orbs on his
It gets,
on his
what is
claw
it? Another
shine brighter and then explode with a
1d4.
acidic spray.
It's like, I think you need some ointment. You're looking quite disgusting.
Damage. The
Now
acid
who's
burning at the fur of the owlbear. The fur feathers of the owlbear and releases an acrid stench of burning feathers. Next up, we have Animus.
Do
What you
it.
gonna do, dog?
All right, I'll just finally pick up my axe again and take a swing. Let's see what happens.
Now, quick,
Okay.
everybody! I'm holding him. Get him.
I know, right? Ooh, that's a good chance I could try out this axe.
Yes.
I've been wondering about it. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Please hit good.
Ooh,
Please hit good.
this should hit, right?
Okay, that hits. How do you want to do this, Animus?
Yeah, this is going straight for his head.
Damn. So, like, if you guys have ever watched God of War, there's a specific execution where, like, it's against a troll, and he pins him basically to the ground, and then just like full on Axeman like splits the guy's head in two, and that's basically what happens here. Animus like a freaking lumberjack out of Legend.
Nice.
Like kicks the freaking claw of resistance out of the way of the owlbear and just freaking cleaves this owlbear's skull in twain, and all you guys hear is a thump as this large creature just hits the ground immediately at the feet of Animus, axe in one hand, no armor, and just a cloth over her torso and a kilt styled chain link bottom.
Nice. Nice. Congrats. Nice.
All right, Paula Bunyan.
Yes. Paula Bunyan. No, you hear the battle fowl in his Pokeball go, damn it. It was his
You
chance.
stole my kill.
Stole the kill.
Oh my God.
I mean, that
All
all
right.
right. You can tell
And then
I'm playing.
after that, I whirl around and start running. Let's see. It's that
Man.
far, right?
I hope I hold on to him till my turn. I've got the best idea ever.
Ooh, do it.
I've got the best. It's gonna be great.
Ooh, welcome back. Welcome back.
It's dead.
Don't make your saves. Don't make your saves.
It's like, Tony's still alive, so old man brain hasn't destroyed him. Not yet. There's plenty of time for that.
Okay. Animus, that's as close as you get.
That's as well as far as I can move, I think.
Yes.
Good.
Do
Good
it.
turn, Animus. Good turn. Good turn.
Good turn, indeed.
As you turn away from the fallen beast, your face and torso covered in blood as you matching the color of your hair as you advance on the next owlbear, who sees you coming, growls at your presence. Evil, you're up next.
Yes. Yes. It's time for some of the dark magics. Once again, I want to take
Oh,
out
wait.
my
Hey.
hex axe.
Do you have something
And
that
scream
pushes
to
over?
the. I make like a howl straight to the
yeah.
moon. If there was a moon there, there's not a moon there right now, but I would if there was. And I go, take this, and I want to put. I think you put the charisma points into the like with the charge, right? Is that correct for the hex axe?
So for the hex axe, how it works, you cast a spell,
Yes.
and I believe the weapon has 3 charges and regains all expended charges at dust. When you are forced to make a Constitution saving throw to maintain concentration, you can use the charge to go ahead and add your charisma modifier to the roll. In addition, you have a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with a magic weapon against creatures under the effects of warlock spells you cast that requires concentration. Right now, you have nothing that is currently under your control with concentration.
Wait,
So it does nothing for you.
maybe I don't understand how it works then. Okay.
Whenever you have this weapon is
something you hold?
in itself something that you can use if you had the ability to quote unquote hex. That's why it's called the Hex Axe.
I thought they're just being clever. Oh man,
It has a multitude of purposes, but the one that you know of at this moment in time is on the card that I gave you, and also on the screen. So if you want to read over that real quick, you can.
oh,
But
it's on the screen.
that's I just showed it to players. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. Can you guys see that?
No.
No, hold up.
Doesn't show,
No.
motherfucker. Oh well,
That's
I'll
all
have to
good.
find a way to.
Oh man,
Well, anyway.
I wanted to try it out. Okay.
I know.
Oh man, I go boom, 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 boom. And since I don't know if I can cast spells right now, I'm just gonna do an Eldritch Blast. To
Okay.
its face.
Okay.
And submit. Take these.
Yes. Seems that still the water on you is causing some form of grounding issue, and as you extend your hand, the Eldritch Blast goes out, but it doesn't go to your will and shoots off wide.
Okay, so
Aw.
for finishing it, can I try to dry myself off or something like that to shake off the water, or no?
It's all descriptive. It's not actually the water. It's just low rolls.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh man, Brad!
I don't know what these things like. It was a mysterious water I just fell into. I don't know what's going on.
His arm isn't starting to turn dark and mocking him, is it?
Well, I sit down and I get away from everyone. I get behind the cat some more.
The owl bear's turn. It attempts to go ahead and get out of the reach of its crab counterpart. Let's see. And what was the DC
It's
save?
not too hard. It's an 11. It's not that hard.
Okay, yeah.
Oh my god.
It breaks free, and upon seeing its prey getting away, it then tries to accost it. However, it sees that it's now gone behind the trees and it has broken the line of contact with its eyes. So it then turns on the killer of its mate, Animus, and steps toe to toe with the one covered in blood of its mate.
Ooh.
It's going to go ahead and attack you twice
Lucky
there,
me.
bud.
Damn,
Okay.
the chat's got jokes, man. The clowning.
Oh, yeah? What are they saying?
They're all like, they're talking about my old man brain and how they knew it was going to happen.
Oh.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
that one misses. And what's your AC right now? There,
15.
15. Okay, let me go ahead and roll this D4 to make sure. Fucking hell, this game is stupid. Both Bite and Claw seem to unerringly miss you, and it seems that there is some form of displacement that is happening. In Animus, you even see the eyes of the owlbear are a little misted. It seems with some form of red material, and the owlbear doesn't seem to be aware of it.
Mm.
Uh-oh.
Is that your boy?
You up? What you gonna do?
Time to play the game.
Shut up.
Sorry.
Pretzels, what you gonna do, dude?
Pretzels?
Pretzels.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
Oh.
Sorry. Yes. Well, we're gonna have to shoot him, aren't we?
Don't mess with a good thing. Go for it, man.
Yeah. Kind of your deal.
Let me know if you guys are getting too sleepy too. I just realized what time it is for you guys.
We're almost there.
We're good. Man.
Don't you bitch out on me now.
I was just
man.
looking
I'm
out
not
for
gonna
my
sleep
fellow
long.
mans.
I'll hold you down. Don't worry.
Now,
Do it.
don't know about that.
I know you would have hit it if it was a higher roll, perhaps.
So, let's see. Yeah, that shot goes wide, and it seems that the earlier luck that you were having seemed to be almost fueled by passion. And now that you've had time to kind of like collect yourself and like try and line up the shot, it seems that whatever is happening with the fight with Animus, the owlbear is acting more erratically, and you're just not able to put a beat on him.
Ooh,
What let's do? Anything else?
I guess I will try to finish that off with a hide here in the trees, which I didn't pull
Okay.
off before.
Go ahead. Go ahead, try.
We'll give it a shot. Yeah, we can't hurt anything.
Let's give it a shot.
There you go.
Wow.
There you go.
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I'll have that.
Yep.
Okay.
You got it.
Very nice.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Definitely. Okay. Yeah. Hoy, what you gonna do, dude?
I take this hunter mark that was here and put on this one. Now shoot him.
Do it.
Biatch.
Ouch.
Let me see.
Do it.
Do it.
Whoops. Wait, hold on.
How did you make it out with 1 HP?
How many times have I made it with 1 hit point left?
Just have him go straight to sleep. Just go straight to sleep.
Hoy, would you like to do anything else?
Huh?
Would you like to do anything else with your movement?
I'll look around and see if there's anything else trying to kill us.
Ooh, that is weird.
All right.
Not a bad
You
idea.
see, actually, give me a perception check.
Oh no.
It's breathing down your neck.
Where's it at?
So,
Off to the right, across the river, you see a floating blue light go off into the distance.
ooh. Ooh. What's this?
I'll deal with you later.
You're up next.
Do it.
Okay. So I've got this. Did you say he got out of his grapple, huh?
Yes, he did.
Sucks. I really didn't want him to. I had a cool idea.
What was it?
So
Hey, that
gonna
grapple.
I was gonna drag him over the edge and drop him in the water.
Ah.
I thought
But
about
I
I thought about doing that too, but because I'm decent at grappling, but I thought against an owlbear, I don't know that it would work.
yeah.
And those
It's
things
just
tend
I
too
don't,
huge.
okay. So let me. Well, can I do that? Oh.
Oh no. All
That's gonna be
of the woods. This might be a
So
new
I take a
record.
swing at him and nothing.
This might be a new record for the amount of ones made in one game.
Come on. What
Oh
the
my God.
hell?
Bruh.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Swish.
All right. Well, as you reach out to grab at this owlbear, just your little pincer-like claws get stuck in the mud right before the river, and you pretty much trip over your own feet. Like
Mhm.
it shouldn't be possible for a crab, but you make it work.
But it happens.
I'm not used to being a
Animus.
crab. It's my first time.
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
my first time.
first I'm taking a brief look at her at this point. Want to check out what's going on with her eyes, and also how's she looking health wise.
She's pretty hardy. She's doing pretty good. Health is still pretty high. She's still game to fight, but the red haze that you see in her eyes seems to be in some way some form of enchantment that was put on it by someone.
Damn it.
Meaning you.
Hmm.
Meaning
Well,
All right.
we're all ready.
Okay. Listen, I take before I swing. No, I don't even swing. I take my axe and lick the blood off of it
You.
and raise it up at her. Is it her? He? I don't know. I don't know how you tell an owl better.
she is the bigger owl bear and clearly female.
I raise it up at her and I shake my head, with a loud shout.
Okay. Okay. Are you readying an action? Like, what the fuck are you doing there, bud?
No. I'm just trying to see if I can intimidate her.
Oh, so you're trying to use your action to intimidate.
Yes.
Okay.
That'd be interesting.
Oh, if you
Roll-
couldn't tell
roll
that, then maybe she can't either.
I got old man sheep brain. Okay. Go ahead and roll a intimidation check.
All right.
For me.
Good luck. Do it. Survey says, well, maybe,
Okay. Okay. As you shout at this owlbear, it sees your overall action, and at first it seems to be kind of subsequent to it, a little taken aback from the violent action, but then it seems that it reaffirms its aggression, especially after it sees its slain mate behind you, and with a mighty piercing roar, it roars back at you.
oh, man.
Then I roar back at it.
It roars back at you even louder.
We're all just looking at this like, where's this going?
Growl fast.
All right, I just take it. I just ready myself for what's about to come. Then
All right, Emil, what do you like to do, man?
All right.
Roar.
Let's see. I roar as well.
cast
Yes.
something good and cast something good and make it hit.
Okay. Hopefully, I'm going to do the Scorching Ray. And
Okay.
I'm hoping we get a hit this time. So I summon the Dark Magics. Blah, 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 blah. I cast these. And services.
Oh man.
Your
Well,
team. I have to do
Did you
two more
cast
times.
deafness?
Oh,
Mhm.
Oh, you didn't cast Scorching Ray last time.
No.
You cast Death.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to keep rolling though, right?
So that first
That's
one
12 with 1.
hits.
I know, right? Ooh.
It's pretty gnarly. And then I get the fire thing later.
Well, that's
Okay.
basically if you roll,
And
or
then
is
you
this
roll-
something else?
So if you roll a 1.
7. Oh yeah, that's right. And a.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh.
I'm on fire, bitches.
Yo.
So
Okay, hold on. Let's do the math real quick. Jesus Christ.
wait, so a crit is full damage or no?
24.
No, it just you get bonus damage. That's why it has the six
Gotcha,
there.
gotcha.
God,
yeah, I know. I got been dead long time ago.
a whopping 30 damage.
God, I have turned to DPS man now.
So,
Yes.
you hold out your hand and you're you tap into the energy to go ahead and cast this fire spell, and something within you kind of just almost like a latent upsurge of magic from the last few spells that you used, and the fact that you were able to actually freaking cast them. It seems that your magical source of energy is like making up for it, and what
Back
issues from
online,
your hand
bitches.
is not 3 beams all at one after the other. It's 3 beams in tandem at once, shooting like a shotgun out of your hand.
Me like it.
And the blast takes the owlbear in its back right leg and completely shears it off. Like the leg
Nice.
forth as the blow hits the owlbear, and it peels out a painful cry, and it begins to try and pull itself up from the ground, shaking on death's door. It then makes an attack against against Animus twice.
Mhm.
That's what you get.
Take that.
Hit.
It's almost time to summon him, the Dark One, the Battle Fowl.
That's a 20 hit.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, that's going to be 15 damage there. bud.
What?
Ooh.
Whoa.
Oh, whatever. I got hit for 20.
Damn.
Please, man.
I'm fine.
What's it? Dark
Pretzels,
buffet? Is there something in the
your
dark
turn.
buffet?
What would you like to do?
Ooh. What is
Must
in the
live.
dark buffet? Let's see. Bring the scorching ray of Crisco.
What would you like to do there, bud?
Chat's got
What's
jokes.
that? Is it? Am I up?
Yeah, you're up,
So,
dude.
All right, here we go. Well, from behind my hidden tree trunk,
yes.
I'm going to fire out the final shot.
No. What about the battle fowl?
I will
Damn,
steal
Dor.
it from the foul
Go back.
today.
No, he will not be pleased.
How would you like to do this, my friend?
No.
Well, I pop out from the shadows of the tree, and I don't
Okay,
even fire directly at him. I fire away from him at like a 90-degree angle, and then just bank the shot from nowhere into the side of his head. Because I can.
Oh,
I
wow.
love that.
Wow.
You aim straight at him and then you go off to the side.
Wow. Wow. Well played.
So, with unerring accuracy, Pretzels,
That's funny.
you freaking like you lick like a finger and like put it up to the wind. And as you do so, like as you're holding your finger up, you point your crossbow, lining up your shot and fire. The bolt hums through the air, and as it comes in perpendicular angle with the owlbear's
Perpendicular to the square.
vicious visage, it banks immediately with a thunk, and what follows after is the silence of the owlbear as it falls to the ground,
Oh.
not moving.
I think for a second there he took a sigh of relief thinking I'd missed before the bolt takes a hard right turn in midair.
As you guys,
Nice.
as the owlbear falls, you feel a cold presence from the forest
Oh, great.
to your left, the forest that you just came from.
Mm.
And Animus, you notice mist starting to emanate from the forest itself. You see it starting to creep out from the dead and decaying areas of the forest itself, coming out towards the river bank. What do you guys do?
All right, everybody cross the river. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah.
It's time to go across the log.
Yep.
It looks nice and
That is-
sturdy.
that is-
Don't
Yeah,
have to
boy,
tell me
come on
twice.
this way.
Okay.
You guys all make your way across the river.
Yes.
Yeah.
As soon as Hoy crosses the river, I smack him in the forehead and give him 15.
But not too hard.
15 hit points.
Gently.
Okay, you smack him across the forehead and give him 15 hit points. He is now a
This is
healed
his
boy.
love language.
Oh my god.
How much am I healed for?
15.
Wow,
After
that's
you guys-
nice.
Yes.
You guys cross
Oh.
over. Is there anything that you guys wish to do?
Can
The
I
mist
use
is
I
still
smacked myself.
Say again?
Can we knock this little tree stump down?
No, we must eat
Do we
of the
want
dark
to do
fowl.
that?
As you guys are talking, you see from the edge of the forest something large is lumbering out, and what you can see is a large, tall creature, and the shoulders are disproportionately small compared to the length of the limbs that you guys can see from the distance that you are. So, what are you guys doing?
Slender Man, is that you? You look familiar. I've seen your.
All right. Quickly, Evil, do you have any fire spells left?
Oh, do I?
All right. I call out. How far is it close to? Is it to the river?
You already used 2 slots, didn't you?
But not the good slots.
Oh, okay.
Nice. Do you? How close is it to the river?
At this moment in time, the mist that's coming out is slowly starting to actually emanate over the river.
But the figure that we see is still a ways back.
It's still a ways back, yes, but it is
Quick
slow.
question about the size of that thing. before we.
If you guys can see the details of its size and comparing to the actual height of the trees, you would say that its head is somewhere towards the top of the canopy of the forest.
Damn it! All right.
So
Do we even
could he clear the river without walking over this little, fallen tree?
You don't know.
Is that we don't know? Okay.
But is it before you said it was about 100 feet across, but this is a different place? Is it still that far across?
If you guys move to a farther point, possibly, but at this point, you guys found a small, small gap in between where there's like a ravine with a log over the middle. But at this moment in time, there is no other crossing other than this log that you can see.
No,
Do we,
I just mean
off?
about how wide is the river at this point where the log crosses?
I'd say about like maybe 50 feet.
All right. Gosh, maybe this thing is friendly, but I doubt it. I say we burn the log.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
Well, I don't have to use my good spell for that, correct?
Just something that does fire. I don't know.
As you guys are talking, you actually can now make out the details of the actual top half of this creature, and you can actually make out its limbs as well. What you see now is what seems to be a walking tree, but instead of coming to the tops of an actual tree, you see some form of desiccated skull from some unseen deer or elk or something, and the canopy of the horns that come out over the top of it are at the tops, if not near the tops of the trees that you guys have seen before. From where you guys can see, you can also see the pinpricks of blue light that act as what seems to be the eyes of the creature, and they are focused.
Hey, quick question: is Naga a crab or a dragon?
Yeah,
It's a crab.
I am currently a crab.
I'd be a
Because
dragon.
you could torch this. You've proven you can light bridges on fire before.
That's a good idea. Yeah, at this point,
Just saying.
I'm going to go ahead and turn back. Yeah, I will go ahead and turn. Actually, yeah, I want to turn back, but can I? How wide is this log?
All right. Well, while he's figuring it out, I'm grabbing my two-handed axe and I'm raising it above my head, getting ready to swing.
10 feet around. 10 feet.
feet?
10 feet wide.
So this is definitely foe.
No, not the walking one. The log that we just crossed over. It's 10 feet wide.
What are you guys
Can
gonna
we
do?
just kick it in?
I'm gonna try and hide in the shadow.
Right,
And after the blue lights,
I take a big swing at the log, trying to hack
Check
it.
for me.
Let me hack. I'll hack at it.
Athletics.
I'll hack at it with him if I can help.
So can I do that and for like the dirt underneath it and let it fall? Make it fall down?
Yes, you could. Yeah.
That's actually good.
And whoosh, 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 whoosh. All the ground underneath it now gets away.
Well,
Okay, so as you start chopping at this tree, Animus, you find that the earth around under the logs begins to kind of mold and break away, and the tree starts to droop. However, the water itself seems to be kind of holding this hollowed out log as driftwood, and the log tries to turn sideways, but is then wedged by the earth around it. It seems that the actual use of molten earth would have to be used multiple times for this to happen. And at this point in time, you guys can now see the full figure of this creature, the moss on its shoulders kind of drooping down, giving it this kind of like unearthly mantle. And the claws, the arms that you guys saw from afar are now in full detail. Its hands now elongated and long wood tendrils that come to sharp edges, and the legs of the creature seem to be moving it faster than it's actually moving. And as you guys focus in, you see that the legs are not legs at all, but seemingly roots that are moving it faster through the ground than it's actually walking. It is
shall we run?
This is not
now closing the distance. And as it gets closer, I need you all to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, what?
Constitution.
Constitution saving throw.
Oh, God.
I know what this is. I mean,
Let's
I'm
see
a
what I
woodsy
get.
kind of guy.
Yeah.
What? Oh, I'm
I look.
sick.
Fine.
Poi and Evil, you immediately freeze in place.
Jeez. Well,
Freeze, freeze.
Naga and Pretzels, you both see this thing coming, and you feel a wave of terror strike you as Naga. You know what this is. This representation of a forest spirit, and though you encountered one before, whenever you threw the stone, this one definitely gives off a vibe that it is one older, two pissed, and three much more powerful than what you ran into before. At this point in time, you know there is no dealing with a forest spirit like this within its own forest.
we
Oh.
need to stand down.
Make friends.
The only choice is to either run or to make amends with the spirit itself, and that's where we'll end it.
Nice. Nice. I was gonna say like, let's say my bad, and look.
Can I tell you something I just realized?
What?
Most of my armor is on the other side of the river.
Oh my god.
Oh, I didn't forget.
No,
my
that was.
God.
I'm sure you remember.
Oh my god! You know what's funny? At one point, I was gonna say, I wanted to ask you if you want me to bring over the armor with Mage Hand. I
was going to say, is that possible?
technically yes.
Still possible.
How far does Mage
It's
Hand
50,
reach?
it's 50 feet across.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You know.
Anyway.
But let's live first.
He also abandoned his armor up here, guys. Like,
Yeah, it's a ways away. So yeah.
Shoot.
Anyway.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
help, man.
But yeah.
I'm trying to help.
Yep.
Oof.
All right. Oh my god. We'll figure it out. Oh my god.
It's all going to work out for the best.
And not that you have to answer this question, but you kept alluding to like there's something I could have done for that thing that kept going farther and farther away.
Oh, yeah.
What could I
The
have done?
elf lady that
So-
was running away from
Yeah.
his mark. Yeah.
could have done. I'm saying this because basically there's no real way to recover the situation. But what you
Yeah, I
could have
know.
done, actually, as your DM, and making you feel as if there are stakes to what you're playing, I won't tell you.
Oh my god. He is the devil.
Mhm.
I would say he's not related
Yes.
to me, but he is.
Roll around, and feel the strain.
Oh my god.
Know that you could have done something, but you don't know what.
He's the worst. I'm sorry, folks.
It's not funny to make fun of dumb people.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not-
Look. That's
No, I
called
think
punching
my
down.
character got another one.
It's called punching down. Oh my god. Oh, but either way, this is awesome. Good. So, all right. Well, tell you what,
Now our
oh, what's up?
elder spirit.
Yeah. All right.
What
So
you
let me
do-
close it out for the people in this stream. All right. So thank you guys for watching. We'll have more stuff next time. Yeah, it's a long one, and thank you for sticking with us and listen to us make have senior moments and mess up. But it's good to have you guys with us, and I will go back a little bit later after I have lunch and stuff like that and play some Ghost of Tsushima. So yeah. But I gotta eat and shower because I stink. So all right. So thank you guys for watching. I'll talk to you guys later, and bye.
Nice.
All right. Let me stop the stream.